People always reverted back to the white man. I don't know why, but that's what it is.
I really argue with niggas over this shit. That should be hurting my feelings. Calling it a fucking rock star street.
I mean, we got a lot of rock
Like
stuff.
niggas from the street. Like what? Like I can't imagine. Like Migos back when niggas was broke in high school and shit. Around little Dracos shit. Niggas wasn't talking about being no fucking rock star rappers and or no shit. Like
Some of the street niggas got songs about being rock stars though. What Gucci say? Rock star lifestyle might not make it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
yeah.
Everybody just
But that's just like him talking about how like a nigga might die. Like
but it's still
like,
reverting back to being a rock star though.
but like niggas been doing drugs and wilding out for forever. So it's like
I'm saying if you gonna get on Sachi case about it, you got to get on Gucci for saying it.
But like I don't think Gucci is saying like Gucci Man isn't like one of these leather jacket like you feel me like Lil Uzi like I'm a rock like don't call me a rapper I'm a rock star like this is a whole different thing like I don't know man I'm not fucking with that shit for real.
Wait, man, we've been live for the past couple minutes. Well, not a couple minutes, probably about 45 seconds. And yeah, everybody, we're back. Oh, it's a F the Grammys. If Tyler don't win the best rap album, that's the last. Is it the
Wait,
best?
what?
Somebody said F the Grammys. If Tyler don't win the best rap album, that's the last straw.
I would hardly consider that a rap album.
Is that even the best album in that? Like,
I would say like hip hop contemporary or some shit. Like
I'm saying,
I
like,
don't even know what to call it.
Within among those like albums, is that the best album? I don't even know what's in that thing.
You didn't listen to it?
No, I'm talking. No, nigga, I'm asking in the Grammys section for hip hop. What else is labeled in the best category? Like, what else in that category? The best album.
I'm sure it's just like best pop, best hip hop.
No.
What are you
okay,
saying?
So he's saying that Tyler the Creator, Flower Boy is nominated for the best rap album.
Oh, you talking about the nominations?
Yeah. What else are the other nominees?
It's Damn. It's Damn. It's
444.
I think it's Rhapsody. Yeah, 444. And it's a lot of it's actually good shit.
I'm trying to find it. No, I was just saying, was that the best nominee?
Oh no, I don't think so. I feel like Rhapsody should win. Honestly,
I still haven't listened to that. I'm about to go look it up.
That album is amazing.
Shout out to Charlamagne for pushing her really hard.
He really is riding her dick, but like I ain't mad at him for it.
That's pretty cool.
Like her album is really good. Like I was hearing her shit on the radio finally, and like it's just good. It reminded me of like Kanye like vibes, low key. Like just when you hear the drum and shit, like and the samples.
Layla's Wisdom, Rhapsody, Flower Boy, Tyler the Creator, Culture, Migos, Damn, Kendrick Lamar, and 444 Jay-Z. I'm gonna
Culture. Wait, so Culture is like the only like like coonery album on the list.
Yeah. I mean, but somebody got a rep for the coonery.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, it's not a bad pick. That was a pretty.
Was it Migos who was gonna be Future or something?
Yeah, I mean, that was a staple for the Coons of last year. Like,
Migos.
I wouldn't say Flower Boy should win. I'll put that out there.
Nah, I don't think that's a win.
Just because I haven't heard Layla's Wisdom, I can't comment on that.
But at the same time, if the hipsters get their votes in, Flower Boy might do some numbers. I don't know.
It could. I'm gonna say it got to be at a Damn at 444.
Yeah, probably. Like I could see it being Damn because they're not gonna give Jay-Z no fucking Grammy right now. Not for that.
Yeah. I don't know if they go off impact or anything like that, but I mean, just off the music, 444, I would say that's pretty cool what he did because like it's like it's like the best grown man album from a rapper that I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Two, it was just like it was Jay-Z like you've never heard him before. It was more like vulnerable. Him not really talking about like drugs. Like he was still talking about drugs on a low on Magna Carta Holy Grail, but he was just very like personal. The beats, like I'll say that 444 has the best beats on all of this. And Damn had freaking Alchemist on it. 444 was just like beat after beat after beat. It was just like this is No Idea is losing his mind right now.
Yeah, so, it was pretty good.
I don't know. if 444 win, I wouldn't be mad. If Damn, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at any of these, but if anything, I would label it down to Damn and 444. And then
I
three,
would be mad if Culture won, honestly.
which I wouldn't be mad.
I would be mad. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, this is where
Why?
we at? Like, this is what we do?
I
Culture
mean,
got the Grammy.
I mean,
It would make like sense to me. It would
yeah.
make sense, but like, I'll just be like, damn, like Kendrick, Jay,
But nah,
fucking.
like I said, even outside of the music, you got to think about what Culture did at that time. Let me go back. So
Culture was big, but like, what was Culture really? It was just bad and bougie.
Nah, man. You talking about like good songs or what you mean?
No, I mean like, what did Culture do? Like, what was the
Okay,
impact? The
let me,
niggas just was
let me go
like
back.
the meme went popping.
Let me explain. Let me explain. So Culture came
Okay.
out January. That was first of all, that was the month before the Super Bowl. Who played in the Super Bowl? My favorite team, New England Patriots, and the Atlanta Falcons. Where are
Oh
they from?
yeah.
Atlanta. So when
Okay.
Culture came out, everybody was just hyped about Atlanta on Twitter, everywhere. Everybody cheering for the Falcons and whatnot. That's why in the Super Bowl, everybody going crazy, like, "Oh my gosh, they're blowing out the New England Patriots 28-3." Everybody going crazy. They end up losing, but that's neither here nor there. So when that comes out, that was just almost like they capitalized perfectly on the hype of Atlanta. And then two, what else came out? Atlanta, the TV. And mother, I'm doing something. Can you not be loud and coonery, please? Thank you. And you get even more loud. That's just what I'm doing. Anyway, so Culture, and like I said, anyway, so that came out January. And what else came around that time too? Atlanta, which was Childish
Yeah.
Gambino.
Yeah.
What's it called? Who
Yeah.
was in there?
People would say arguably they whole stimulus came from Gambino that one night.
Sure. No. I'm not talking about when he won the Oscar. I'm talking about the actual TV show.
That
Like,
was good too when they got their look in the show.
yeah, they're looking at the show. He played some of their songs in the show, and it just a lot of stuff came on, man. It was just like perfect timing for just like
Like
Atlanta
yeah,
culture.
they marketed it. Yeah, they definitely marketed it pretty well. I
Like I
would
said, it
say.
wasn't like and plus some of the songs like T-shirt. T-shirt was like a lot
T-shirt
of
was
people love
great. Yeah, I
T-shirt.
like
Like
T-shirt.
T-shirt, that was a big hit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Bad and Bougie. Like none of these were number one like Bad and Bougie, but they had some stuff on here that people were just like, "Yo,
Yeah, like it was Migos. Like Migos just blew their load with that album. I
yeah."
think.
That's why I wouldn't be mad because like this is just like it's not long like the second album. It's just they did what they're supposed to do. I appreciate it.
Like that was definitely Migos' best project, like best body of work altogether.
Yeah,
But now we go into Culture 2 and shit, and like,
no
and,
culture too. Hold on, before we get,
oh, but you want to just talk about Culture right
yeah,
now.
I just want to talk about Culture One and this Grammy thing because I feel like Culture One felt like a win for Black people in general. I feel like none of these other albums felt like a win
Wait,
for Black people.
wait,
Let me
huh?
not personally me, nigga, but I'm just saying, people, if you just go off like these Twitter niggas, the way that people was just like, "Oh my god, like this is just so cool." And then Atlanta came out and was like, "Oh my gosh, we got a show about Black people," and then he shouted them out like, "Oh my gosh, we got Black people winning out at the Oscars."
I feel like I'm not gonna say Culture was like that, but I feel like maybe throughout the span of the year, like altogether, like Culture was a part of a bigger
Yeah,
W
it was
for
like the
Atlanta.
soundtrack of Black people winning. How about that?
You know what? I'll give you the Black People soundtrack of 2017 or
Yeah,
some shit like that
yeah,
for that year, because I
that's
feel like
what I'm
that year was
saying.
definitely like Atlanta and like the South has been winning for the past couple years, but I feel like last year was like, it was just a lot of big shit just coming in.
Yeah,
Just like the show was huge, Migos was
yeah,
there, the album was huge, Bad and Bougie did what it did, so it was just like a very like it was like there was a certain dominance kind
yeah.
of.
It was like the soundtrack for Black people. So that's what I'm saying. I can't be per se mad as a Black person for that winning because it was like,
But
like
like, but what I can't imagine, like when you say the soundtrack, it's like when I go outside and shit, and I go fuck with people, and like when I hear music just playing, I don't hear. All I heard was bad. Like I heard Bad and Bougie, like it was Hotline blank. You feel me? And then I heard T-shirt on the radio, and like Slippery when I'm out,
yeah.
and then that's it.
Let me go back.
I don't remember hearing shit else from the album.
I heard "Get Right with You" a lot. I'm gonna get right with you. That
I
was
don't
hard.
think I
Big
heard
on
that too
big,
much.
big on big. I definitely heard.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that. I heard people say that a lot. Like, how do you
I
big
don't
on
even
big?
remember what that shit sound like. Like
That's that.
I don't remember what none of Culture sound like except for the big records.
Let me see. Definitely heard. I don't know if I heard it because I played it a lot. I don't really go out like that, so I don't know what niggas was playing. But I
Yeah.
was definitely playing What's the Price and Kelly Price. What's the Price of Kelly Price is very hard to me. And I personally think the best song on the album is Call Casting because I always say how I think how the track is just so like innovative or how what they did.
I kind of like that song just because of like Takeoff because like, I just love Takeoff. That
I
nigga's
just like
hilarious.
when they just make like funny voices, like I mean funny sounds beforehand,
Heck.
like yeah. But that nigga say he drunk the activist before he said act. That shit was
Like,
so fire, bro. That joke was so fire, bro. So yeah, like I said, that album I can't be mad at it winning, bro. It's a nigga album. It's the only nigga album on the list. So I mean, yeah, man. How can I be mad? You know.
yeah. Well, should you trying to segue that into culture too, or like?
I really haven't fully heard Culture 2. I've heard like the first, I don't know how many songs, but I haven't listened to the whole.
I'm sure you basically got the gist of it because it's basically how I feel about it. Is it pretty much is like it's like that same. It's like they had the same budget for beats, I think, as Culture One,
Hold on.
but then they fell back into their mixtape Migos like power level.
One more thing before we get off of here. A lot of people in the chat are saying Flower Boy should win.
Flower Boy was a great album, but I don't. I feel like Flower Boy deserves a Grammy, but I don't feel like I should like in this list of albums. I don't feel like it's the best rap album or best
You
hip
was
hop album.
you wasn't on here when I was saying what was my like gripe about Flower Boy, were you? I think that was like,
No.
remember we was like playing that Big U thing and you wasn't here that night.
Yeah.
I think it was like that same night. So basically, what I was saying was this is like my gripe about like Tyler like experimenting with the sounds he does now, right? It's not like completely rap all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my gripe about it is I feel like I could find somebody who does what he does a lot better because I feel like he'll hear a song and he'll be like, "Oh, I love this. I love Roy Ayers. I'm finna go make a Roy Ayers sounding track." Or I love Erykah Badu. I'm finna make an Erykah Badu sounding track. Like everything sounds like something else, but it's cool. But he just hasn't made it to the point where it's like, yo, this is just bonkers. Like even like when he like did the Gap Band melody, it's like, oh, it's cool, but it's no the actual Gap Band song. It's just like everything is like, it's like that's cute. It's like you trying, but it's like it's not bad, but it's just not like over the top excellent. Like yo, this is like groundbreaking and blowing my mind. You know?
Like I feel you, but see, this is like something that like Tyler's one of the artists that made me think about this. Is like sometimes when we think of music, we like we like to think about the artists and like their personal lives and shit, and like how that is involved in the music. But I feel like artists like this nigga is like, I feel like it's more about the consumer and like when they listen to the music and the experiences they have in their life while the music is on. You feel me? And so like I don't know. It's really I feel like it's more like background, like life, like growing music than it is like just turned up. Like I don't know how to explain it.
So are you saying that you're at a point in your life where just like the album made you like it more because there was certain stuff going on in your life or something? Or
I like actually like low key. Like it was a lot of cool shit going on.
But do you not agree with No, but not about no, keep going.
I guess it could be that like because I was going through like a lot of shit. Like I was fucking with like different chicks and shit, and like just like while the songs are on and like while you're thinking about shit in your life, and then you can see how while the album is playing, and you can just see how it kind of ties in. Because the whole album is really just like his thoughts and shit. Like you could tell it's like a real personal thing.
You heard
I don't know about the gay shit though, but
I said that was a vegan nigga album. Like you doesn't
no. And I used to
with your vegan senses. But nah, do you understand what I'm saying? Like he'll hear like a Roy Ayers song and you could tell
I was you know what's funny is like I would kind of agree with you. I was thinking about that shit. Like when I saw his interview or whatever that came out recently or whatever, and he was talking about how like, oh, it had this beat. No, like, oh, I thought like Q would sound good on this. You know, so I tried to send like basically like a reference track to Q, like where he was rapping like Q over the shit. And if niggas don't want to get on it, then he's just like, all right, I'm gonna just do it myself. And And so
Okay.
it's not like I don't feel like he's like robbing nigga styles or anything. I think like because he reaches out and he tries to get the artists themselves for it, and if it doesn't work out, then he just
Yeah.
kind of does it himself. So it's like he has a vision and he's getting it out there.
I wouldn't say robbing a nigga song. I would just think like you could listen to a certain artist. You notice all artists. Somebody has like an inspiration. You can hear the inspiration. Like Kendrick obviously has like a Wayne, Andre 3000 inspiration, but he puts his like twist on it to the point where you're like, this is crazy. Like the fact that he thought to do this with that and blend those two styles together, and that's
Yeah,
Kendrick. I feel like we listen to Tyler's like this sounds like I went on like YouTube and typed in Roy Ayers type beat, and it was a
yeah,
good beat, but I still know you was like and it just like, and then it's nothing wrong with like
hmm
making a Roy Ayers type song or a Maxwell type song. But if you're gonna do it, make it to the point where I'm just amazed and this is like groundbreaking, like a
yeah. I
performance. I'm
feel, I
just
feel,
never
I
just
feel,
not
I feel you.
amazed. You know?
I think that Tyler, because when you look at how his career started, he had a very distinct like style and shit. You know,
Mhm.
this nigga had kittens on everything. He was like on some 666 shit, and he rapped about all that crazy ass shit, right? So,
Mhm.
but then he grew up from being an angsty fucking teenager. So now he's like, damn, like that's not really cool to me anymore. But like I still have these fans and shit. So it's like
Yeah,
I feel like he grew in a way that was like natural. Like he got more into, better music and
yeah.
shit and just and like I feel like we just watched him grow up, in front of us. I think that's all it is. It's like you see when a nigga gets inspired by other shit.
I
Cause like
see.
when you see these other niggas, you don't really like all they do is like when you look at the Migos, some shit. You hear what they're inspired by when they come through the door, just Gucci Man and shit. But like that's it. So like we know what to expect from them. But for Tyler, we don't really know what to expect from him until like now that he's giving us this new piece of work. You know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I feel like once he finds himself more, he'll
Yeah.
be better. But like I said, the songs are good. They're just not nothing that's like groundbreaking to me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need him to do more of this. It's like it's cool.
I feel you. I feel you. So some like maybe like a song or two that I might have gotten a feeling like that on is like maybe like boredom uh or like who that boy or some shit. Just where his production gets really like interesting.
Yeah, yeah. We need to
I
get.
want his production to keep getting better. I didn't really like the whole get band shit. Like I thought it was a little bit kind of tacky because like it did feel like he just kind of ripped the whole melody.
Yeah, I mean that's really.
But like I still enjoyed the song though.
Wasn't Charlie Wilson on the song?
No,
He wasn't.
I don't think so. No,
Oh.
it was him, Steve Lacy, and Frank, as far as I know.
Yeah, we gotta get this nigga Dan Fix him out of here. Nigga said Wolf is a top 5 hip hop album of all time.
Wolf? Hell
You
no.
gotta, you gotta stop. Man.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with Tyler albums in between, like from Goblin to Cherry Bomb. Like shit in between there, I don't really fuck with.
No, I loved Wolf, but just say it's a top 5 rap album.
I don't remember shit off Wolf.
Wolf,
Like
Wolf was that was the album where he was a hip.
was Bimmer on that or whatever?
Yeah,
Beamer.
that's Wolf.
Okay, I liked that, but I don't
Yeah,
really remember shit else
Cameron
other
was on
than
there. I effing hate you. Oh, I love you. That song. Tamale, tamale, tamale. That song. Like I said, 48. That was on there. It was a lot of like good songs on there. But
that.
like I said, nah, man. It's not. It's not it's a top 5 rap album all time.
But imagine like if Flower Boy, if he got all the features he wanted though, I feel like that definitely would have been a contender for album of the year.
I don't know. I've never heard Tyler have a whole bunch of.
Because he said he talked about in the interview all the features he tried to make happen for that album
Yeah, I
that he
seen.
envisioned that didn't
I
work.
seen it.
Yeah, but like if you imagine Nicki on Ain't Got Time, or if you imagine fucking Schoolboy Q on Who That Boy and shit, like all that shit would be really fucking hard. And like you, as soon as he said it, like you could hear it. But it's sad it didn't work out.
I mean, I guess I wonder why he couldn't get the features.
He explained it's just like Nicki said when he sent her the beat, she couldn't think of nothing to like rap on it, which is kind of whack. And then like just he explained all that shit. Just go watch the video. But
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I
I
seen
feel like more artists need to do shit like that when they drop an album. Like, go sit the fuck down and explain your thought process for all that shit. Because that's like probably the most interesting thing an artist can do. I think.
And when you go to like get an interview with somebody, they don't really be asking like specific songs about the album. They're just
Facts.
like other stuff. So that's a fact. Yeah, I
Like
want to.
they had what's in the interview they had that Carmichael nigga interviewing. What's his name? Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty dope.
I really want to do a. I really want to like learn how to produce, even though I can't produce. But what I
Yeah.
want to do, I want to learn how to like play the like. Well, I somewhat know how to play the piano, but I want to know how to play the piano to the point where I'm like a classically trained piano artist. That's
I feel you.
fine. Because like I don't know, you just like with these keyboards and stuff, you can make a beat just off the keyboards. You know,
Oh yeah,
like these keyboards are crazy. Like the stuff you could just like change the presettings to, and you can make it sound
yeah.
like I got a keyboard, and yeah, man, I want to know how to play because
I feel you. That's definitely one of my like bucket list things. Like I want to be able to know how to make a computer make any sound I want. You feel me? Like
I would definitely be a big YouTuber if I knew how to play the piano.
facts.
Because I would definitely be like, I'll bring my piano in the bathroom, and I would be like singing about how the album is trash, like.
Why are you taking this shit?
Trash. Yeah, like while I'm playing a trash. You know, like I would definitely that'd be crazy. You
Damn.
know? That'd be next level
This
reviewing.
what
Your,
happens when you give a nigga a piano.
yeah, when you give a nigga piano, he go crazy. Nigga, that would imagine me singing on the piano about how your album is trash with your same melody that you created. That's crazy, bro.
I'll be in the bathroom making mustard beats.
That's not hard. All you do is just like start on the right side.
Really think about that though, nigga. A nigga be in the bathroom with a keyboard, like just a couple fucking like keys, and then nigga be farting, and you got a mustard beat. Like
Mustard
facts.
probably mustard probably
I
make us.
love mustard too.
Nah, shout out to freaking Southside. He made no cap on the toilet.
That's fire.
He made it on YouTube, or he made it like on Instagram Live or something on the toilet. And it's a video on YouTube of him
That's
like
crazy.
making the beat, which is crazy. So yeah, shout out to the toilet boys out here, man. Shout out to the toilet boys out here.
Southside is one of them niggas that like I'm a fan of, but I would never want to meet that nigga in person.
Who Southside?
Yeah, I feel like he one of them niggas you would meet him and be like, "Hey, Southside," and then he'd do some crazy shit, like pull a pistol on you,
A nigga,
make you get undressed or something,
that nigga? What's a call met him?
something mid extreme.
Nah, the nigga what's a call met him at an ice cream shop, but he ain't say nothing to him because like
How
he
you
left.
meet Southside at that at a Baskin Robbins?
Nah, it was at some Washington. It was in Washington, and like a whole bunch of fans people go there. And Southside, that nigga's a fucking nerd. He was like asking the people. He was like, "Do you know who that is?" He was like, "No." He's like, "Have you heard Super Slime?" She was like, "Yeah." It's like, you know this song, "No Cap." It starts off and it says,
Have you heard
"Southside."
of Super Slimy?
He said, you know the song, "No Cap." It starts off, "Southside" on the beat. Yeah. She was like,
Oh
"Yeah."
my god.
And she's like, "That's Southside right there." And that nigga was a nerd. He was like, he said it really loud. And yeah, that nigga ended up leaving like 20 minutes later, and he forgot to say hey to that nigga. And I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
He
Yeah,
said that
like
nigga.
if you ever see a famous nigga just out, like never do that. Like never make a nigga feel like a fucking animal.
And they over here talking about not Tyler, but Travis right now.
What they
I guess
talking about?
they're saying Travis was better back in the day.
Yeah,
Hey,
I feel
Miss
like Travis is like hella
Chronic,
uninteresting to
hold on,
listen to
hold on,
now.
time out. Chronic Sunshine, can you call up? Chronic Sunshine said, "Hi boys, Mr. Shady here." I think that's I am Mr. Shady.
Oh, that's Mr. Shady. Oh shit, we gonna get him the fuck out of here? Or we
Hey,
gonna?
call up at 904-758-4151. Chronic Sunshine, call up, please.
Sometimes
Anyway,
he be posting funny shit, but I don't know if that's a nigga or not.
hey man, like I said, call up, Mr. I am Mr. Shady.
Yeah, prove yourself.
A ring, a ring, a ring. But what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Travis. Yeah. How you feel about Travis? They said Travis was better back in the day.
I don't really. I used to really like Travis, like rodeo era, like that was pretty dope. I really enjoyed that Travis, but now ever since Birds, I'm not really feeling this nigga.
He said, "Nah, I can't. I'm African, but I can't. Why can't you call up right now?" You would keep going.
Yeah, but
You said you don't like him now. Yeah, I think
I don't know.
Bird.
I'm not really feeling like his newer shit because it's just like he's producing, really good. He got like singles on everyone's album and shit now, so he's doing a good job. But I'm just not really enjoying his music, honestly.
I think the last album I enjoyed by him, or the last project I enjoyed by him was Rodeo. Rodeo is really good, but I
Yeah,
can't really,
Rodeo's amazing.
I can't vibe with like Birds. I don't understand how people think Birds like his best work. It's weird.
Yeah, Birds is terrible. Like it was not terrible. It was a few good songs, but
Yeah, but
like
outside of that, it's not.
the replay, yeah, the replay value for me is like non-existent almost.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Hey, hold on
I
for a
feel like
second. I'll be right back. Hold up.
all right. You said you feel like Astro really make or break Travis. That's a fact though. I think so because if you release two of them things and they bad, I don't think nobody want to freaking hear that after two of them things, man. You gotta if you release two bad albums in a row, who's recovered from two bad albums in a row? Is that ever happened in rap at least? I don't know, man. Hold on, let me update this thread. Let's see. I'd be looking cross-eyed because I'd be looking at this and I'm trying to look at that. But yeah, I don't think anybody's ever like came back from two bad albums in a row. Two bad albums in a row is pretty embarrassing. Imagine going in the studio to make like an hour worth of music. That's 2 hours worth of music and it's all trash, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. Like you put that out to the world in confidence, bro. You really thought niggas was gonna vibe to that. Imagine. That's terrible. So yeah, I don't know if he can come back from two bad albums in a row. And then it's Travis at that. Travis not the nigga that I see coming back from two albums in a row, man. Or two, not two albums in a row, but two bad albums in a row. Nas did. What were two bad Nas albums that he dropped in a row? What were two bad Jay-Z albums that he dropped? I mean, I don't really like Jay-Z, so I can't really comment on that. But I mean, what were his two bad albums he dropped in a row? Some people liked Hip Hop Is Dead. Untitled got some. No, I don't think those were trash. No, I don't think Untitled and Hip Hop Is Dead is trash. Hip Hop Is Dead had what Ether on it, didn't it?
All right, I'm back.
They saying that I said, well, somebody said the Astro World would make or break Travis if he like saying he could make good or bad projects.
Yeah.
And I said, who were like people that made two bad projects and came back from it? And they said Nas. And they said Nas, Untitled and Hip Hop Is Dead. I don't think those albums are per se trash, if you ask me.
I wouldn't know because I'm not familiar with albums from Nas that are like not like the classics.
Oh yeah, Stillmatic was one that had Ether on. I'm tripping. Yeah, but Untitled wasn't bad. Yeah, you tripping. Untitled was not bad. Untitled had some class. Let me go back on Untitled. He was finna name the album Nigger, bro. Come on, man. You gotta get Nas, man. That nigga went to the war show with a jacket that said nigger on the cross of it, man. That's crazy, bro.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, Untitled. I'm pretty sure that's the album that supposedly, allegedly, Jay Electronica wrote on. So I can't diss that, man. Shout out to Jay Electronica. Let me see. One of my favorite Nas songs that nobody talks about, I feel like is very slept on. I don't know what Undying Love, excuse me. It's on I Am. If you guys have not heard Undying Love, I think that's probably one of the best storytelling tracks of all time. Like it's crazy. Like it's one of them. Like you ever listen to a song with a story and it feel like a movie? Like you could see exactly what he rapping about, or what she rapping about. Yeah, it was like I seen it in my head. So yeah, y'all go look at Undying Love. I ain't gonna spoil the story. It starts off with him at a casino. That's all I'm gonna say, and it drives to like something really wild. So yeah, go look up Undying Love. Really good Nas song. If Nas doesn't make another album, I would say he ended his discography pretty strongly. Yeah, that's pretty safe to say. I mean, he said he gonna drop another one. I mean, they've been teasing he gonna drop an album for the past.
Yeah, I hate that Khaled even had to say something because now I feel like I have to expect it.
Yeah, like niggas been expecting the album since what Life Is Good, and I dropped in 2012. That's been 6 years ago. That's crazy. That's a long time. Isn't it crazy? 2012 was 6 years ago. It don't even feel like that.
Right.
2012 felt like 3 years ago, if anything. That's a very long time, man. But yeah, 6 years ago, that's when I dropped. Niggas say Meek Mill, Tony Story 1 is an underrated storytelling song. It's not underrated, man. It's like a song that like people bring up when you bring up Meek Mill, is it not?
Wait, what song?
Tony Story.
Oh yeah, that is Meek Mill's song. Nigga.
He said it's an underrated storytelling song. I was like, I don't think so. I feel like niggas always bring it up when you talk about like Meek Mill.
Tony's Story just like a ripoff of Rico's Story, I think.
That was after?
I think Rico's Story was first, right?
Let me see. Because I know Tony's Story was on Dreams and Nightmares. Let me see. Rico's Story came out.
I still enjoyed Tony's Story, but
Rico's Story came out 2013. Did Meek Mill album come out 2012 too? I feel
it came out 13.
Yeah, let me see when Dreams and Nightmares came out. Dreams and Nightmares came
It
out.
definitely came out before 13.
Yeah, it came out 2012. So yeah, that was
Well, damn.
definitely. So he was the first one to do the story, I guess.
I guess so.
Hold on, Tony's Story Part.
Rico's story was better though.
Talking about Tony's Story Part 2 is on here. So that means Tony's Story Part 1 dropped before this album. Because Tony's Story Part 1 not even on his album.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he been doing.
Tony Story 1 was on like one of the like Dream Chaser like mixtapes or some shit.
So that definitely came out way before Rico's Story.
Yeah.
It said Dr. Dre better revive Eminem's dead corpse. I'm okay if Eminem never makes a rap song again.
Yeah, he can stay dead.
And that's coming from a nigga that's an Eminem fan. I'm just okay. Like
I've been over Eminem for so many years now, and niggas just now like realizing.
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I really don't think he could revive or go back to what he once was, man.
Like he's not the same nigga,
and that's okay. It's okay. He put in enough good songs to the point where, I'm okay where he doesn't have to come back, man.
Like look, he gave us Stan. That's the biggest contribution. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's good, man. And like he'll give you a freestyle here and there that's really fire. Well, he hasn't done that in a long time, but I always go back to the point where I'm like, how does he not know how to do this again? I don't know if you ever seen. You probably haven't, but he has his little thing where he like raps at Tim Westwood, and it's like him, Mr. Porter, and Royce the 5'9". They're like
he
going back.
He dissed Tim Westwood.
No. They rapped on Tim Westwood, like they were. And it was him, Mr. Porter, Royce the 5'9". Like they each set like 3 verses, but it was like you go one, you go one, you go one. We start back over to him, and they kept going. And like Eminem was just like lost his mind on there. Like everybody snapped on there, but he was just confused. I'm like, how? Like this was like not that long ago. This was like around like 2012, and I'm just like, you can't like tap back into that. Like you were like losing your mind.
I think he's uninspired.
Maybe so. That's what it has to be. I guess.
I think it's just not the era for Eminem right now. Like
that's a fact.
Niggas don't want like bars and shit anymore for real.
That's a fact. Yeah, but it doesn't come up in a conversation like Stan, I Gave You Power, Dance with the Devil, The Warning. Well, I mean, I think Dance with the Devil is possibly the best storytelling song of all time. I've never gave a reaction to a song like that at the end of the song. What about you?
I don't even know what that song is.
You don't know what Dance with the Devil is?
I don't think so.
The Immortal Technique song?
Nah, I'm not an Immortal Technique type of nigga.
Nobody. Okay, no, bro. Do I have to give a live reaction? Do you have to give a live reaction to Dance with the Devil, bro?
Oh god.
Okay, don't look at the chat or anything. Nobody spoil it for him. Just listen to the song.
Is it that good?
It's like I said, bro. I think it's the best storytelling song of all time.
How long is it?
It's like 6 minutes.
Oh,
he had to get his rocks off for this one. All right, so we're finna do a live reaction to Dancing with the Devil by Immortal Technique. I'm surprised you never. Okay, maybe when you hear the beat, you be like, okay, but maybe you haven't heard this for real.
I probably heard like 1, maximum 2 songs from Immortal Technique.
All right, man. Yeah, like I said, I just feel like I heard this and like I had to like show this to people after I heard it. I was like, yo,
nigga, look at this. This is amazing.
I was like, I don't know who this nigga is, but this nigga is amazing. This is the first thing I ever heard by him. I was like, yeah, this nigga might be, I don't know, man. The devil, like Dance with the Devil. I was like, this nigga is rhyming too crazy on this. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I might have heard this actually.
Have you?
It sounds very familiar. I've definitely heard this beat.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects. but he understood money never brought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed.
So you don't know this?
I might have heard this a long time ago or something. This sounds
Should I
very
keep going?
familiar. No, it's cool. He was rapping his ass off though.
Nah. I think you gotta get to the end. That's what I'm saying. Like
It's
crazy,
like a
bro.
big like twist or something.
Just let it ride out.
For sure.
Everyone trying to be tripe, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
Why can't niggas rap like this anymore?
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be tripe, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking, and joking for entertainment until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on her way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid. Now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. The dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving, blood leaking through the cloth. She cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. A broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken, and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute. She was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, because he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried because he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, because now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky because he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded because God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say
You get the gist.
Yeah.
Hearing that as a kid.
That's great. Like, I didn't want to say it, but like I was hella thinking, I was like, the only other woman that they established in this story is his mama. So like the only way it could be a twist is if this nigga's fucking his mother.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, this is wild.
They said this was so predictable. Maybe because I kept saying it was a big twist at the end. So,
Yeah.
If I would just,
I figured.
If I was just showing you the song, you probably would have been thinking about that. You probably would have been like, "Damn."
Yeah, if I was like a casual nigga, like, yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, and like at the time, like I had no like prep for it. I think like I was just like, I think I just seen it like on YouTube and had a whole bunch of views. I was like, oh, let me click on this, and like I'm like 12 years old and I'm listening to this. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, whoa.
That sound like good Hobson.
He like sound like good Hobson. Bro, imagine like that's just a crazy story, bro. Just imagine that happening to you, bro. Like, what would you do?
Nigga jump off the roof like he did. Shit. What the fuck?
It's nothing you can't do, bro.
What is that situation even? Like, imagine like doing that. Yeah, that's really fucked. You got these niggas right here in the room. They pull the shit off the bitch head. It's your mama. You was just fucking your mom. You didn't realize the whole time for whatever reason. And then you got a pistol to your mama's head and your dick hanging, and you just in your mama's pussy.
With your dick hanging, that's crazy.
And so he jump out the window because that's just too much. Because like you got these niggas right here, they don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, they don't even know it's your mama.
Yeah, and so like you just have a mental breakdown in front of these niggas, and your mom was like probably saying mom shit to you.
Hey, well, I wonder what the niggas would say. Like if he's like, bro, that's my mom.
They would low key be like, oh, we just fucked this nigga mom.
Give each other high
100%.
words.
Like the niggas give each other a high five real quick. Like fuck this nigga.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was I remember hearing that as a kid, man. I was like, yeah, that was disgusting, man. I was like, that's fucked up. I was like, this story is crazy, and that's why I think like the reason I have to give.
I think "Runaway Love" is a better storytelling song. Shout out to Ludacris.
The reason that is a crazy song, but no, the reason I have to give that to the best like storytelling song because I've never had a reaction like that to a storytelling song.
Yeah.
Because like when he said that, my mouth dropped, and I was like, I was like, what? So just off of that simple fact that I've never had like a jaw dropping moment off of any other song, I was like, this is ridiculous.
I think the song I might have to give that to might be like How Much a Dollar Costs. Cause like that was the one song where like the nigga was telling me a story. I felt like I was like in a fucking seat.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like I was on this nigga's knee, and I was like he was feeding me the story, and like and then when it hit, like I didn't like when I go into shit, I always like try to expect what's gonna happen, and like that was like one of those times where like I didn't expect really like where exactly he was going with it. I don't know. It's just he gave it really good.
When I heard it the first time, I was listening, but I wasn't listening. Like all I heard was "I am God," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But then when I heard it the second time, I knew he was going to say that, so I was like, "Oh, I should have really been listening to this." Like I wasn't really like, like I was like just like bypassly listening to it. Like I wasn't like, "Oh, okay." I was like for the Dance with the Devil, I was intently listening to everything. I wasn't intently listening when I first listened to the Butterfly. So a lot of stuff went over my head because I was just I guess. I was on some like listening to the sounds, not the lyrics. For the first
and it's like like the beat too. The way they like incorporate the beat into the story is crazy. Like,
didn't he get Ron Isley on there?
Yes. And like he did his little shit at the end. That shit was crazy. That was a great song. That was probably my favorite song off that whole album.
Hey, speaking of Ron Isley, I mean, can we talk about one of the best storytelling songs of all time?
What? Which one?
Can you talk about Contagious, man? Contagious is one of the best storytelling songs I've ever heard in my life.
Damn, I know that song, but I can't remember what it sounds like.
Nigga, that's that. Bum, bum, bum. When I get closer to the square, I know I'm like baby. Sexy lady, drive me crazy. Drive me wild. That nigga R. Kelly, bro, that's the classic video, man. That nigga R. Kelly was in the man. That was crazy, man.
Shout out to R. Kelly, man.
For the people that's in the same boat as Stunner and don't know what song I'm singing right now, go look up Contagious, man. Contagious is literally what birthed Trapped in the Closet. So without Contagious, we might not have a Trapped in the Closet, which is crazy. I mean, Trapped in the Closet. Whoa, okay. Well, I guess Trapped in the Closet is the best of all time. If we're gonna go that route.
Yeah, it's probably the GOAT.
Yeah,
but like it's debatable. Maybe that's the most mainstream one. Like that's when a nigga went OD with the songwriting.
He went crazy with that, man. But yeah, go listen. I'm surprised you never heard Contagious.
No, I'm sure I've heard it. It's just like I don't be remembering the Isley Brothers songs like off the top of my head. Like,
okay, yeah, Contagious is like crazy, and like R. Kelly was in the video, and like it was like at the end of the video, like the nigga brothers popped up with like a sword, like they all was like on some like they had like Ginsu swords and stuff. Like they pulled out like the katana in the back, and like they pulled out on R. Kelly like they was finna like chop him to death. Like it was pretty crazy, man.
Finna chop that nigga.
Yeah, they like literally. It was like all of them had like Ginsu swords and pulled it out, and then because he was like, "I'm about to catch a case," because that nigga had a cane, but really the cane was the case for the sword. So he pulled it out, and the sword came out, and like all them like they all had swords, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy, man! It was like some nigga anime." Yeah, man.
Some nigga anime.
Yeah,
that's what that sounded like.
He said that's what it sounded like. It was because they cut the like, because you know how they cut the anime and like it'd be like a big tear, like
niggas with swords talking about I'm about to catch a case.
Yeah, you know, like how anime like they cut somebody, it'd be like big eyes and big tears and stuff. Like they cut R. Kelly, that nigga was just like in the bed and stuff, just like a surprise. It was a classic song, man. Drive me on. That's right, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Gold Link. I see this nigga in a related searches on my YouTube video. He like Isaiah Rashad low key with a low cut. Shout out this one chick for making a video say, "Why won't anybody hire me with a master's degree?" And she's crying in the thumbnail. I think that's pretty funny.
Fuck that bitch. And her masters.
I'm not gonna play the video, but if you just bring it up, I don't know. I feel like she made that video like, "Oh, I got a master's. Nobody will hire me." Yeah, man. Should have chose another life career goal, man. Should have sold dope.
I can't believe you didn't listen to Culture too, man. I need Ken in here. We gotta break this shit down.
Text him in the group chat.
Here, let me see.
Because he was in here. I was laughing. Remember, I was laughing like in the middle of the song. He said, "Why we?"
Oh, he said y'all still on? Get in here, nigga.
All right. Me. While I invite him in here, I'm gonna bring up this thumbnail of this girl crying. She looks so like out of it. Damn, a lot of people. Oh, never mind, just her. She the only person who went on YouTube and did this. Are you looking at the video?
Oh, hold on, let me see.
This nigga here.
That's her.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't. You know, I'm trash. I'm just looking. I'm trying to see if she bad or not.
Yeah, I mean, her braids look kind of trash, so I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, low key. Like I'm like, I can't see enough of her face, and like she's kind of look trash right now. So fuck her.
Her weave look kind of trash. So if you got trash weave, you probably like won't be anything in life.
Honestly,
if you got trash,
I mean, no, that's not true.
It's not true
because you could get money, but you gotta be like a fucking. I don't know, man. You can't be out here with whack hair. It's
not true because if you hang out with like a lot of white people, you'll probably have trash weave.
That shit hurt my soul when I came to the suburbs, nigga, and I be seeing all these black girls out here, like they be getting like adopted by white people and shit. I've got them out here looking crazy.
I've never seen a girl that hang out with strictly white people have good weave. Just think about it. Think about girls who hang out with nothing but white people. Their weave is always trash.
I've seen it, but they got to be rich.
They got to be something. I've never heard like, cause like if you got a whole bunch of white friends, you don't got nobody to be like, hey, your weave is mega trash. You know what I'm saying? Because they can be like, oh my gosh, girl, how'd your hair get so long? You know? Like,
Yeah, I seen black girls out here with white parents, and they just got them looking crazy, man. And I just got to sit there and like, I can't do nothing but feel bad. Because it's not their fault really either, because they don't know no better.
Okay, so I got women in here saying I hate women. How about this? Both of y'all weave trash. Get out my life. Yeah, let's talk greasy. Let's talk greasy. Let's talk greasy. Let's talk greasy. You weave trash. You weave smell like collard greens when you cooking them. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Come on, you got to help me out, Stunner.
No, you alone in this one.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting women with you, nigga. That's gay.
You fighting women?
No, we're not fighting women, man. We love women.
He fighting bitches in the chat.
I don't even have.
I co-sign it.
I don't even have a weave. Fail.
That's debatable.
Yeah, it's debatable. We don't know that. you black women mixing up your hair and your weave. Hashtag Eric loves gays. Nah, hashtag Ken loves the gays.
I do. Shout out to the gays.
I know you do.
I do not fuck with them queers.
Oh my goodness! Wow,
Eric. The niggas didn't have any problematic bars on their album, surprisingly.
No, Quavo, nigga. Quavo wrong as hell. Because Quavo said the girl liked to do Percocets and then he put her on lean. That's terrible. Y'all didn't hear that?
No,
that's not a big deal.
It was funny though, because I remember I was listening to that shit and I heard that. I'm like, damn, this nigga crazy. And then I'm in the car with a girl and I've turned that song on and then she like, damn, this nigga ain't shit. I'm like, okay, people are noticing.
It was a big deal. I think that was a big. You know,
I thought that was crazy at first, but like, yeah, that's wild. That's like Molly and her champagne, low key.
No. Offset said something like, I put it on Molly, she brazy. Like that's a slept on bar, and it's gonna stay slept on because nobody know who Molly Brazy is.
That's
right.
That's right.
People in the hood know. I'm mad. I know who Molly Brazy is.
I'm not mad. Do you ever feel like? We ever talking about this? You brought up that bar. Should women stop? Like, should women like stop accepting drinks like at a certain point of number count, or should they like keep going? Because you know, like how men try to get girls drunk and take them home. Like, is there a number count where women should be like, yeah, I'll accept 2 and then I'm done, or should they just keep going?
No, that's on them.
Yeah, honestly, it is on them because the girls be really going out and like this whole drunk shit. Like, we take agency away from women. I feel like with this shit, like women choose to go outside and go get fucking drunk and go home with a nigga. Like,
yeah.
And now whether or not that nigga rapes them and shit, that's on them. And like, you feel me? Rape is bad and all that, but like. Girls be putting themselves in crazy situations.
2 we cool. 3 you owe me something.
Yo. Yeah, we don't co-sign that. We don't co-sign that. That's all Ken Bishop. That's all Ken.
2 we cool. 3 you owe me something is hilarious.
Yeah, we're wild.
Like nigga, it's a distinct line drawn. Like bitch, once you take that sip.
Yeah, you can put it.
Oh, you 3 in.
That pussy is mine.
Yeah, you can put a straw in it and just take a sippy sip. That's still the 3rd drink. That's crazy, man. Hey, really quickly, just want to say this to Ken. You gotta look at Takeover. Well, you gotta look at the last match Takeover.
Yeah, come on, now.
I'm dead serious.
Come on.
Match of the year. Match of the year.
Just got kicked out of Bullet Club. I'm grieving.
Match
I don't
of the
care
year.
about them niggas.
Match of the year, man. Match of the year, man. It's a baddie. It's a baddie involved.
We'll take out.
Now she bad. Okay, so yeah, bad girls now. Yeah. So we just
that needs to be a hashtag. What take off say?
She one of them girls when you look at it, you be like, that thing healthy, man. She got that thing healthy, man. So shout out to her, man. You should look at it.
I'm Billy Jacobs. Is that from the terrible song I was listening to?
Watch your mouth. I don't know who Billy Jacobs.
Damn.
That song was terrible. I'm mad y'all was playing that shit.
No, it's not, man.
Awful song.
No, it's not, man.
Yeah. It was what it was, man. You know how we rocking.
Hey, Chronic Sunshine, you gotta call up. You know who Chronic Sunshine is, right? King or no?
No.
That's I Am Mr. Shady.
Oh.
He don't want to call up because he a bitch.
I like that guy. He's funny.
Call up I Am Mr. Shady.
I
he
heard
pops
that
up
he's
in threads
white.
and spread negativity.
I heard he's white, and he say nigga. So that means I can't be his friend.
He just said he African. So.
I don't. Do we believe him?
I don't know. I'm asking him to call me.
Africans are notorious scammers. He could be scamming us
Damn,
right now.
man.
It's a setup.
Yeah, it is. Just like he's gonna call me and like try to sell me a house. But I don't
He
know.
gonna be one of them niggas that take a picture of like just a black hand,
Do you know
like
the
and post that shit. In the hood.
They always do
see.
that.
I'm black.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a nigga too.
Man. But George Vu, the European guy, said, "Where are all my gay dudes in the chat?" It's a great question.
Where are all my gay dudes in the chat? That's hilarious.
Well, did he just pop up and talk about gay shit?
I don't
Hey
know.
y'all, where all my gay niggas
Where
at?
my gay niggas at?
And they imagine you go to the club. They're like, if you gay, make some noise. Niggas will be looking around like, what the fuck?
All my gay
Where
niggas.
am I?
All my gay niggas
make
say
some
hi. Hey, so I went to the club one time to interview somebody. I don't know who it was, and this nigga was wilding, bro. This nigga was off some like crazy junk. Hold on, somebody. Anthony Fantano at the Grammys? Oh, yo, he wild. Okay, anyway. Nah, nigga, Amp just texted me, your boy Anthony Fantano wild at the Grammys, and it was definitely a picture of Logic. It's wild. Anyway, we at the club, and like the freaking DJ was wild. Like he was just asking people to say wild stuff. He was like he said like the normal stuff, like, "Wow, my bad girls in the club tonight." Yeah, Nick say, "Wow, my nigga slinging that thing tonight." I was like, "Whoa."
Pause, B.
He said, "Wow, my nigga slinging that thing tonight, man."
Are you inquiring, my guy?
Yeah, like, bro, it's a lot of times you if you go out, you gonna hear DJ say some such shit like on accident. You know, like niggas gonna be saying crazy shit because they not really thinking about it. They just trying to, focus.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know about.
Imagine going to the club and hearing Funk Flex say, "Where the niggas with the dicks at?"
Hey, Fun Flex be his bag.
Drop a bomb.
When Fun Flex dissed Tupac, he was on like some other junk. He was in his bag, man.
Like where all my girls that like big dicks at? All right, where all my niggas with their big dicks at? Like,
trying to line
what?
Now, what would you? Now, what did Fun Flex say again?
Mr. C in the building. Where my trainees
Oh
at?
my god.
That's wild. Chronic Sunshine said, "I'm way too African for this, to be honest." Call up Chronic Sunshine.
Hey, if he came in talking about he know the way, nigga, like I'ma cry.
You gotta call up Chronic Sunshine.
I love
It can't give you a village,
please
Mike.
call up, bro. Please
Yeah, call up. We haven't had one person call up every day, so you'd be the
Like
first.
even if you don't sound like that, like just for the memes, like just do it.
Just for the meme. Do
Nah,
you know
that's
their
fine.
way?
Yeah, let's. I still don't know what y'all talking about, and I'm glad.
Spit on them.
You do not know do it. Yo, them niggas are so crazy. Like
I'm glad I haven't
I
seen.
love that meme.
that
No,
shit is amazing. Like
at first I hated it.
imagine being the African nigga though. Like I hope it was actually a nigga from fucking Uganda or some shit that really was just on a computer and made this shit happen.
No,
Sashi said a black guy made it up, so I'm rocking with it now.
I hope so.
I hated
That's
it.
You know what's
hilarious.
hilarious? That I sent y'all that y'all probably didn't watch.
What?
It was that video, and it was like roast me, and it was like a picture of like Timothy D. like ghetto. Yo, I didn't think that video was gonna be funny because I really don't like watch like.
Oh no, they're all Def Digital video.
Yeah, have
I've
y'all
of those?
Huh?
I've seen a couple of
Yo,
those.
it's this nigga named Craig Smith. I want to interview that nigga. When I mean this nigga had me rolling. So it was this one nigga in a wheelchair. Yo, they weren't even focused on Timothy D. like ghetto. They was killing this nigga in the wheelchair so bad. It told the nigga, they said, when you have dreams about walking, you woke up in a handstand. I was like, that's crazy, bro.
What?
Niggas told him he was built like a Pac-Man ghost. What it?
That's
like,
crazy.
they told that nigga he was by default. They said he was by default born into the rolling 60s. Like, when I mean like the jokes were just like, I felt bad. Like the nigga had on Jordans. I was like, man, why does nigga on Jordans? Nigga say, cause them hoes will never get dirty. I was like, wow, man, it's crazy. When I mean like they were wild. They said when you get on the bus, everybody be like, oh man. Yo, man, you gotta watch that stuff, bro. That just had me crying, bro. Shout out to them niggas. Biggie really told Mr. T we going hardcore on these homos. It's crazy. Shout out to
He said we going hardcore on these homos.
homos. That might be crazy.
Sound like a DMX bar.
Yeah, that sound really funny. Like that sound like this from something.
We gonna get hardcore on these homos. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that do sound like a nigga like DMX in one of them voices.
Oh man, hardcore on homos. That's crazy, man. Let me see. Stun, it was your Uganda person who started that meme.
That's great.
That's great.
As then somebody said, that's white Africa.
I mean,
Spit on
I
them
don't even know what that means, man.
I will never be born in a white Africa, brother. Well, white Africa is Africa I don't want to know. Hey,
Them niggas eat strawberries with ketchup for a snack. So God bless them niggas.
Oh my
God.
That
nigga said strawberries with ketchup. That's crazy, bro.
I didn't tell y'all about that.
Nah.
When I was in elementary school, when I was in like third grade, some like people from Uganda, or like really it was like kids and some people from Uganda came. And so like, and I'm in the suburbs, right? So like I'm in a school full of white people, and we have a fucking like rally basically where we just have this class of kids from fucking Uganda who broke his shit come on stage and tell us what it's like to be in Uganda, basically.
Why?
And so like, and I don't know, my nigga. Like to this day, I don't know why. I don't know. It was really crazy. Like I remember looking at this shit like I'm in the crowd of white people and I'm looking at this like group of black people on the stage and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? And so one of the kids, like, I don't think so. Like they came and like we got to ask questions and shit. Niggas was raising their hands. And one kid raised his hand and was like, so like what kind of snacks do y'all like or whatever? And them niggas was like, oh, like we like to eat strawberries with ketchup. Like, and I was like, damn, nigga, this is fucked up. Like, these niggas is eating fruits with condiments.
That's all types of like out of
this crazy. Uganda system.
Ever since then, I'm like, for real, I was like, man, I gotta go to Africa. Like, this is fucked up.
I think the craziest thing that ever happened in my.
I want to go at some point.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere in like around the area. That'd be cool. But no, I think the craziest thing that ever happened, like in my schooling years, gotta be like in middle school. Freaking Bill Cosby came out. I thought it was really crazy. Like Bill Cosby literally came to our school. Like that was really wild to me.
If Bill Cosby came to my, I don't even know what I would do. I don't know if I would be hyped or like mad at him.
And I remember they was like
Bill Cosby post rape. I'd be hyped.
Not his definitely.
I'd be mad at him because he hate hip hop. He a hip hop hater.
They was
I don't
like
care about the rape shit, honestly.
Anyway, they was like yeah, we got Bill Cosby coming. And somebody was like, I went to like an art school, like I said, so a lot of white people, and he was like, who's Bill Cosby? And then my teacher was like, you don't know who Bill Cosby is? It was like, oh.
These are the type of white people you grew up with? That's crazy.
Yeah, they said,
how you wait, it's an old white person?
Bill Cosby?
Huh?
And it's an old white person?
No, it's kids.
Students. The students.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I can believe that.
And I was like, what? I was like, you guys don't know who Bill Cosby are?
What?
And he was like down there and he was just talking about like, I don't know why he was there. Like it wasn't like a purpose. He was just when I went down to the boss
promoting pudding pops.
A zip zap zoop at the bottom.
Yeah, it was zip it zop. Put the pudding pop inside.
I pull up with the woo wop.
Yeah, like he was just wild.
Put a nigga on his.
You know, in a couple years, me and you can have drinks over pudding pop.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, it was wild. We had a lot of famous people come to that school, like really like A-list celebrities come to that school. So shout out to me going to that school. Good school.
A-list celebrities?
Yeah.
Like who else?
A-list.
I mean, Bill Cosby.
George Clooney.
I mean, Bill Cosby.
A-list though.
Okay, so
he's
Bill.
Up there.
Yeah, he's up there. Who else we had? So like basically we had like the best dancing like studio in the state or in the city at least. Because I remember it was Dance with the Stars, and one of the celebrities from Dance with the Stars that came and like practicing in one of our dance studios. I think it was
the Jabberwockies came to my high school when I was going to school in the hood. That was pretty funny.
That's good. No, I think it's Emmett Smith came to our. He went to go dance at our thing one time.
Nigga, I went to a private school. Most we got was a nigga that came home from jail and dropped an R&B album. What the fuck?
Nigga say dropped the R&B album. But yeah, we had a lot of like crazy people come up there.
So yeah, like, going to school in Sac was so trash because like nobody was from Sac. Like you know who we was trying to get to come to a fucking rally? Fucking Sage the Gemini.
Crazy.
Like nigga, like me and some friends, we had a plot where it was like, all right, at this rally we gonna all get up and we gonna do like we gonna do like a red nose, like we was gonna do a red nose thing, like it was gonna be like some fucking meme shit. I don't know what the fuck. Just trying to get his attention so he'll come to the rally. Like it didn't work out.
Crazy.
But like I just thought it's really funny. Like niggas tried to get Sage the Gemini of all people.
That nigga stunner was on the wall shaking it like a red nose.
Hey, pause, B. No, I was not.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious. Now I'm picturing that, and I gotta get that out of my mind. That's ridiculous. Let me see what they're talking about in the chat. Stunner from Sacramento. That's what Cheesy asked.
Nah, I'm from LA, but I went to high school in Sacramento.
Hey, you strike me as a nigga that would be cool with Ben J. I feel like you would like be cool with that nigga.
Low key, I was a part of the jerky movement. So like,
did you see the interview?
I'll put it on. I didn't watch the review, but like I know about it. And like, yeah, man, shout out to Ben J, nigga.
I can relate to
that nigga changed my life with that song.
Bro, you should watch the interview. Like, I really can see you being like friends with that nigga, like in real life. Like, he was talking about
he's an LA nigga.
Like he was like he cried a little bit. It was pretty sad when he started crying. I'm not gonna lie, but when he wasn't crying, it was a pretty funny interview.
Ben J seemed like that nigga that snitched on everybody just off that one interview.
He
was nervous as fuck for some reason. Why are you so nervous for Vlad?
I mean, I don't think he was nervous. I think he was just telling that story. Just probably gave him like, you know, because he was talking
at the other one.
Oh no, I'm talking like he was crying because he was saying they could rape the sister. That joke kind of sad. But yeah, you should go watch that one. It's funny, but
that's crazy.
It's funny, but it's sad. You should go watch it. He said, when I shot the nigga, I'm ducking because I got him some new J's. I don't want to mess up the J's. He's got blood on my J's. I'm ducking the nigga.
I feel it.
That joke was so. I'm like, yo, is this Stunner 2.0? Like, is this Stunner in the future? Like
I wouldn't wear J's, but I would definitely shoot at niggas.
Ben J is Stunner's final form.
Yeah, he's Stunner's final form.
Look, I cannot be Ben J because I'm light skinned, but you feel me? I could be Legacy. I could be the other nigga in the
Legacy trash. You don't want to be Legacy.
You don't want to be Legacy.
I don't know what he's doing these days, but you feel me?
Legacy got washed by Ben J in the airport over Tinashe, man.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Oh yeah, I did remember seeing something like that.
Legacy, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just found this thing on Instagram, or is this on Instagram?
I remember seeing niggas say Tanaji Yoko Ono, the New Boys.
New Boys.
And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
I believe it.
Like I would rather Tanaji fuck up the group.
Cheesy said I'm from Elk Grove. He said he said he's from Elk Grove. That's why he's asked, or Elk Grove.
Oh, you from Elk Grove? Oh, that's lit. I went to Valley High.
Any prominent people went to Valley High? Okay, guess I think
went mute.
All right, man, I guess I got a call from
my go pull up on him.
Nigga Ben J asks, I ain't even finna roast that nigga while he's doing, man. Shout out to Stunner, he'll be back. But yeah, man, you gotta watch the takeover match, man. It's the last one, I promise to you, bro. It's fire, man.
I'm good.
You're a bitch, man.
You say this every time, and I look at it later, and I'm like, this is kind of underwhelming.
Nah, bro, this match of the year contender already, bro. Like, it's fire. I'm telling you, bro. Like, because the
I need story.
Huh?
I need story. All right, about story. I'm kind of out of it.
You didn't get this. You didn't see the story in the Velveteen Dream match.
All right, what are we talking about?
Come on, man.
Velveteen.
You're trying to talk about terrible wrestlers.
He's the zesty guy, bro. Velveteen Dream is the zesty guy, bro. Let me show the people Velveteen Dream, bro. Even Stunner, bro.
Look at zesty guy.
Look at the zesty guy, bro. This nigga pulled up last night with a buff nigga with his shirt off, bro.
Nigga pulled up with a buff nigga
with his shirt off.
This is the way you said that. Like you sound like he about to say pulled up with a bad bitch.
Nah, man. He
pulled up with a buff nigga.
He put up with a big black buff nigga greased up with a shirt off with a pillow. It was ridiculous, bro. Shout out to
Greased
Velvet
up
What is
shirt
this?
with
Yeah,
a
this-
pillow.
Yeah,
What are we
this is what I
talking
don't
about?
support W. Some cool shit. That's what we talking about.
No, it's not, bro.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm
nothing to
finna
do with this.
Nigga pulled up with the
Come
greased
to the-
up
This is
deaf guy.
wild.
Come to the
Greased
camera.
up that guy.
come to the camera, Stunner.
All right.
Finna show
I'm
you
looking.
our zesty black god, man. Hold on, give me a second. Cool images. You got a camera?
Yep.
All right. You see
Did
it,
you
or
just really just Google? Did you Google, nigga?
well, no, I just want to go quicker, you know.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Cheesy. My girlfriend went to Franklin. That's pretty lit.
Look at our black. Look at our legendary black god, man. Look at our zesty god, man.
I know you compared this nigga to Prince. You was dead ass.
Hey, man, Jalen Ramsey, Prince, same person, man. They all going for the same thing, man. Let me see if I can find a picture from last night with the nigga with the the big black buff nigga. That junk had me dying. Past 24 hours. There you go, right there, man. Look, you get the big black buff with his shirt off, and he had the mouth guard on the pillow, bro. Come on, man. This is next level stuff right here, man.
The what?
Do you see this, kid?
The what? The mouth guard on the pillow.
You get the mouth guard on the pillow with the big black buff nigga. Hold on, right here. This big black buff nigga had a pillow.
I feel
right
like
here.
this is sus. I don't even know what
It is.
Nah, man. This is our zesty guy.
Like I don't know what's sus about it, but like I just feel like
All of
talking
it
about
is
this is wrong. Like
This is our zesty guy right here, man. Look at this.
No.
Man. This is amazing, man. How can you hate this man, bro? I
the
don't get
Velveteen
I
Dream.
can't support that.
Velveteen Dream. I can support it, man. The Velveteen Dream, man. He's pushing boundaries and making it better for us black men,
You're
bro.
not pushing boundaries. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. He's making it
He's-
better for us black men.
He's black gold dust. What do you mean?
Nah, man. He's
They said Google pics of Tyler's hair at the Grammys.
I don't know.
What did he do with his hair? Okay, you don't want to look at Tyler's hair, but you want to look at fucking
Velvet?
Velvet
I do
Dream.
want to look at the Velveteen Dream, man. I don't see a thread, but on KZT, so it can't be that crazy. I feel like it was wild, you know. KZT
maybe it just happened. Is Grammys on right now or like?
Nah, come on in 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go pee, and I'm finna go bump the thread, so y'all talk about something. Hey, I forget who told me this, but they say every time I say, "Hey, I'm finna go and pee," y'all go talk about something. Y'all niggas never talk about nothing.
It's a fact.
So I'm gonna need y'all to.
Because normally you leave one nigga in here when you go do some shit like that.
Okay, well, I got two niggas in here, so I'm expecting y'all to, you know,
Give us something to talk about.
nigga, y'all find it out yourselves. Y'all
It's your
ain't
show.
Hey man,
Damn.
I'm going to pee. I'm letting you niggas hold it down, and I'm getting my charges. I'll be back.
We're gonna talk about how we don't talk about nothing.
Hold it down.
Hold it. Yeah, I just saw JC versus Twerk again for like the 10th time.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Nah, I love that battle.
I just seen who did I just see? Fuck. It was recent. It was Calico. And what's his name?
Briz?
Yeah.
Underwhelming.
And I was disappointed niggas wasn't really fucking with Calico in there.
Calico was snapping, but it could have been better.
Yeah, he was low key spitting some rap shit.
Yeah,
Like some song shit.
yeah, definitely mixtape 4. I mean, track
Hey,
4.
so this nigga hasn't listened to Culture 2, but I feel like we gotta break it down while it's like fresh in my head.
Culture 2 was good, but it's not great.
I feel like they're reverting back to like Migos like mixtape, like power level. Like I said to this nigga earlier, I feel like Migos blew their load with Culture 1.
Mhm.
And like now they're just kind of like they're about to like, you know, they on their way out.
You think so? I think they're on their way
I don't
out.
think they have the like they have a formula clearly,
Yeah.
but like I don't think they have a formula to make a Bad and Bougie. You know what I mean? I don't think they could make that
Yeah.
whenever. Like when you get Drake, and like they could get Drake, you know, like whenever I guess. But when the album cut is Walk It Like I Talk It, like the song is like cool or whatever, but I just feel like that space could have been taken with like shit that's much better, you know, like.
I feel like they're playing the streaming game too much on that album. And by that, like they threw all those songs on it just to be like,
oh, definitely,
favorite.
I think I felt like niggas that was like saying that they put too many songs on and shit, and that was acting like they were surprised. I like, nigga, it's clear where this is going. Like, ever since the Chris Brown shit, I've been telling niggas, expect the hell of songs from these niggas. Like,
Yeah. And like Culture, the first one is a really good album. They just made a good album.
yeah, they doubled the songs that they put on that bitch, like literally.
For real. And that was just like, all right, y'all take all these songs, figure out what y'all like, play those a lot, and like.
And some of them shits sound like shits off the first one.
Facts. Open Up sounds like Deads, and it's annoying.
It hella did too. Yeah, you can't help but hear it too. That's funny.
Yeah, you took the hook and said, "I'm just switch these words around." You get the point. Open it up. It's like, I don't hate it though because I like the Migos, so I can't really.
I like Narcos a lot. I thought that was cool, but I felt like a lot of that shit, like Narcos, made me feel like I was listening to like no label, like you know, like 2 or something. Like it felt like it was old Migos because that's what old Migos sound like. It's just shit like that.
It kind of gave you
like,
something for everybody.
Yeah.
How'd
you feel about? You know, what's funny about Stir Fry is like I haven't listened to Stir Fry until the album came out. I don't dislike Stir Fry, but it's not. I don't think it's for me. But when I first heard that shit, before I even knew Pharrell produced that shit, I was like, why does this shit sound like Move That Dope Part 2, low key, and then I see the credits, I'm like, oh shit, wow, like I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I like Stir Fry in the album. Like before it was like, this is mad. But when you listen to it in the context of the album, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Same with Motorsport. Motorsport, before the album, I was like, Now I got it on the album. It's like, all right, this is cool. I get it. I understand why it's here.
I feel like Motorsport could have been so much more. Like when I hear that beat and like what Quavo did to it, because I feel like that was like peak Quavo, honestly. Like the way like the way them niggas just skate on that beat was crazy. Like, and then Cardi B, she did cool, but I feel like they could have took both the bitches off and then did something else with it and made it even better.
Bad Bitch is only my favorite song if they don't.
Y'all looking at the screen?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he did with his hair.
Very Cisco Dennis Rodman-esque.
Yeah, Cisco Dennis Rodman.
Shout out Dennis Rodman.
That is
let it go.
Nah, Ken was trying to get Dennis Rodman out of here because he went to North Korea. Okay, come on. Stunner was trying to get Dennis Rodman out of here for going to North Korea.
I wasn't trying to get him out of here, but I was just saying what was we talking about at that point? Because we were saying Rodman, like we need Dennis Rodman to do something. I was like, I wouldn't trust that nigga.
Y'all sleep on Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman gonna save the world. He has been saving the world.
Hey man, facts.
You know what I mean? You know how often Kim Jong-un probably looked at that nuke button and said, "Nah, my nigga Dennis lived there."
Facts, man.
He holding us down.
I can't kill my nigga Dennis.
Exactly. Man. And Dennis comes back.
Yeah, unscathed.
He come back, get the bag thrown on his head, thrown in the truck, drove to the goddamn, drove to some secret warehouse. They try to make him tell him everything. I'm like, nah, nigga, that's just my nigga.
He's doing it for the earth, man. He's doing it
down.
He's way bigger than the culture. He's doing it for the earth. He's doing it for the earth, man. You guys need to.
We could have been in war, but Dennis Rodman.
Of all people, though, Dennis Rodman. Exactly. Like, imagine living Dennis Rodman's life. Like, how do you even get to this place?
He gonna get a statue.
To be honest, hey man, Kim Jong-un was
right in the middle of the Pentagon.
Kim Jong-un did the jail pose. Then I knew he was like a real nigga. I was like, okay, he might be next level, bro. That nigga did. You see
jail
that
pose. Yeah.
He did the jail pose. He like basketball, like
with the crazy fade.
he like basketball.
That nigga like basketball.
Just like me.
To be honest, bro, I see myself in Kim Jong-un, bro.
It's like he's a regular nigga.
He is, man. I see myself in Kim Jong-un.
Asians love basketball.
Really? You wouldn't know. Nigga want to be Asian so bad, bro.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't want to be.
Everybody loves basketball.
Everybody know this though. That's why Alonzo go there, steal shit, and they're like, you know what? Go in your hotel room. You ain't gotta be locked up.
And then they ban hip hop.
That's different. Hip hop's trash. They love basketball. Hip hop's violent.
Fuck hip hop.
That was China though, right?
We want them niggas dunking.
Yeah, they banned hip hop and they caught LiAngelo stealing. Same niggas.
That's crazy.
It's debatable that LiAngelo is the reason they banned hip hop.
I mean, but they freed LiAngelo because he played basketball.
Yeah.
And he's big ball.
No, they freed that nigga because Donald Trump fucking got them niggas free.
Nah,
Come
man.
on
You ain't
now.
hear?
Trump
Nah,
did it, and then Trump was
wow.
expecting like a big thank you, and
Nah, he
then
did,
he
man.
No,
didn't get it.
Big
He
Baller
did.
Brand been on that.
Big Baller
Tri-
Brand been on that for real. No
Triple
trolling.
B's got the
Big
plane,
Big Baller Brand's not getting niggas fucking
No,
like
I'm dead serious.
exonerated and
I don't
shit
think
from
but they
in
Trump.
foreign
are.
countries.
No, okay, okay. No trolling. Trump literally had nothing to do with that. Apparently, like
Okay,
Trump was just trying to get a,
he took
because
the credit,
because he wanted.
That's possible,
and
I
but
mean,
Triple
that's what
B's
he
had the
but
wanted.
like
plane.
how like there has to be some sort of like conversation to be had for that nigga to get freed like that
I don't even think Trump.
as quickly as he got freed,
Nah, that's
Wait,
apparently
wait,
did.
wait.
and
Are
then,
you
then he gets
are
sent
you acting
home.
like LeVar isn't his father?
But what is LeVar doing? He's
What do you
just
mean? It's
he's
LeVar.
just a
He's
nigga with a
LeVar,
platform right now.
the
Not. I
goat.
mean, LeVar came out and said that really Trump ain't had nothing to do with it.
He
But
said, "Why would I
but
thank
do we
him when
know
he
that?
hadn't do?" Yes.
So you gonna
What you
believe
mean?
Trump over LeVar?
You're wilding.
Yeah,
I'm just not like
sit
I'm
down and think
not
about it.
removing the possibility of it because like how could LeVar like pull strings like this in China
I mean,
where niggas is already not really giving a fuck about niggas.
I mean,
When you have like 2 or 3 niggas getting picked up for shoplifting,
LeVar has been doing the impossible.
do you think LeVar pulling up to the precinct going like that's my son? Do you think that's gonna get the nigga? Oh, okay, I'm
he
sorry,
said
Mr. Baller.
in LeVar
I'm
word,
sorry, Big Baller.
LeVar.
No, LeVar
LeVar
doesn't
said,
pull up. Like, you know who that is?
yeah.
That's a ball.
That's a fucking that's a baller in there. Do you
In the
understand
words of
what
LeVar,
kind of trouble you could get in?
in the words of LeVar Ball, he said that he had people already on the feet down there to handle that for him. That's what he said.
He had boots on the
We
ground.
already had
Yeah,
some ballers in China.
yeah, pretty much.
When they gave me the news, they already handled it.
I'm tripping because you believe in Trump over the big baller
You
brand.
see a bunch of Chinese people wearing
I'm not saying I
ZO2s.
believe either niggas like before the other one. I'm just saying like either nigga could be lying, so we don't
Who
really
you
know.
think making the ZO2s, dog?
That's a fact.
Facts,
That's a
100%.
Okay, there you go.
so I don't. And then
Triple
That's
like
B's.
not good. They don't
I
like
mean,
that shit.
Trump is just the type of nigga
Nah,
like
ZO2 is fire.
yeah. I mean, and then if he even if he did help them, I mean, you don't help anybody like want to thank you. Like you don't go, like give
The
somebody
fuck I
something.
don't.
My homeboy like this nigga I know I got like mutual friends with or whatever. This nigga got some Zos, and he said they was trash. He said that
Yo,
like
how
the
you kick
quality
Stunner?
was terrible.
It's not what we doing.
I'm just saying.
Spreading
I'm just
this
saying.
propaganda.
Well, this is worse than Nazi
Shout
propaganda.
out. No, like you know what's crazy is he actually met LeVar or some shit. Like, he went to like a signing or something about the shoes,
That's dope.
and then he like questioned him about it. He was like, hey,
The shoe's kind of
he
trash.
like he voiced his like like unhappiness with the shoe, and LeVar was like, hey, big ballers could get like it don't matter to a big baller or whatever. I was like, you know what? True. I was like, that's crazy.
He's not wrong though.
He's not. That's what I said. I'm like he's not lying though.
Man, looks like
Like
a tiny
if he was a
baller.
big baller, you wouldn't even be mad right now.
Yeah. If you was a big baller, you wouldn't even be bad right now. That's crazy.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, LeVar's the goat.
Bro. That's funny. I would tell somebody that, bro. Like you cheat on a girl, you be like, shit, if you was a big baller, you wouldn't even be mad about that shit right now.
Hey, that's facts. We need to do something with that.
This
Man,
podcast
yeah.
is
Gotta
brought to
write
you
that
by
one
Big
down.
Baller Brain.
Facts.
Yeah, this podcast definitely just found a new slogan for the year, man. If you was a big baller, you wouldn't be mad about that.
Slogan for 2018, nigga. Who is you mad at, nigga? Me or yourself?
Fact,
Shout to Funk Flex.
I need to incorporate. I really do need a soundboard, man.
You do.
I need to create
100%. You know how much that would add to the shit with all the fucking memes we be fucking creating.
I really do need a soundboard.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
shout out
came
to
with a
that
lot
one.
of shit. We made
Shout out
faggot
to
movies pop.
Yeah, we did.
100%.
Shout out to I Am Mr. Shady for never calling up though. Kind of
Yeah,
depressing.
he's a bitch.
Ooh, talk that bitch.
I want to have another podcast where we get some users the fuck out of here again. That shit was pretty funny.
No, who else you want to get out of?
That's funny.
Shit. I know that 1,000 band vert stand nigga. He like I don't really have an issue with that nigga. Just a lot of shit that he posts just be
He said a lot
like
of dumb
irritating me.
shit.
Like he just he come off as a bitch to me.
Come on, to bitch to me. It's crazy.
His name, I'm pretty sure his real name is Barrett. I'm pretty sure he's white.
That's all I do when I'm on KTT. Like I'll just scroll through and like some niggas come off as real niggas, some niggas come off as bitches, and
He
like
used to
that's
be a,
it.
he used to be an OG Macro stan.
Yeah, he switched up and stand a new nigga every like couple months. It's great.
Like he just be coming through threads and just be having like the most like suburban nigga opinions on shit.
The shittiest hot takes.
You know, like
Yo, how
I
y'all
don't
feel
even.
about
I
this
don't even.
JPEG Mafia nigga?
Who the fuck is that? I've been seeing that name. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, I seen him in
He's
what's
a
it
rapper
called?
from Baltimore. That's all I got for you. He's a rapper from Baltimore.
I am.
JPEG Mafia.
Yeah,
That sounds so 2018. Oh my god.
he's kind of fire.
I would hope so. JPEG Mafia. Like next we gonna have Gift Simmons.
I don't know if I could listen to anybody named Peg. It's a little gay. Not gonna lie.
Nah, nigga call himself Peggy.
Oh, that's poles. Poles. Be you pegging
Nah.
nigga?
Wow.
I'm not a fan of that. Bull.
You think we ever gonna get rid of pause?
No.
Nah, I don't say it in my spare time. I only say it on here.
I'll keep it alive, ironically.
I kind of like pause. I think it's funny, but like
Mhm.
I wonder how long niggas is gonna be using it in like an ironic fashion.
Hey, I'm gonna come clean. Am I
It's
the
New
only
York though.
nigga? Do y'all like care about the Grammys? Like, y'all watch the Grammys?
Nope.
I like watching it for like the tradition, like the performances and
He
shit.
said the tradition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like it's like since I was a kid, I watch all like the award shows and shit. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
come
it is.
clean. I'd rather watch the BT Awards than the Grammys.
Only hip hop
I
awards.
just
I mean, the BT Awards has been the best award show for the past 2-3 years. Let's keep it a buck.
I disagree.
What's been a better award show?
It's cool. It's like for the niggas, but like like the production value isn't the same.
Mm.
Like I remember the last BET Awards I watched. I don't know if this is the last one, but like I remember Drum came out, you know, and like 21 Savage came out and shit. 21 Savage performance was horrible. He had
course
on
it
a
is.
whack outfit, and he just kind of like in no energy. And was just he had some shades on, like it was just whack, and you
So
couldn't even
21
hear him.
Savage.
And like and it was just like kind of whack. Like I don't know. And then they had that nigga Day Day come out. Yeah, this couldn't have been last year.
Yeah, this is a
Day-Day.
minute ago, nigga. I'm
It must
talking.
have been 2016 or
They
something.
they really started like turning up when they had Big Crit on there, and he like dressed up as a police officer, and he did that poem that was pretty crazy.
I don't think I watched that one.
It was like pretty emotional. He was just like, "Go kill me," but they like bleep out the nigga.
Actually, I think I did see that though.
Yeah, that was hard. I think that was the same year when Kendrick made it on Fox News when he sampled
Stand on
on
the cop car?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was lit.
Really?
Okay.
yeah. That's
I
what
never
I'm
seen
saying.
the award show, but I never seen the whole show. But I seen
I
that.
think that.
That's fire.
That's what I'm saying. BT been making moments, bro. Like they gave.
What year was that? Was that 15?
I'm really not for sure.
It might have been.
That's old.
It
That
was
happened a
Pimp
long time
Butterfly
ago.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't like the Eminem thing, he gave us something to talk about.
Nah, we're not gonna give
That
it.
thing was trash.
I'm saying, but it gave
Trash.
us something to talk about, though.
Trash.
It gave niggas something to talk about, though.
Nah.
What else?
BT hold
But
that
look,
out.
like Donald the bitch.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. The best thing that
They'll
BT
get cut
done
for
in
that
the past.
I balled my hand into a fucking fist.
Hey,
Only
man,
thing he did it for is being orange
I'm
and getting his
angry,
rocks
Eminem.
off.
go.
Terrible.
I got my hood on. I'm
Only
Slim
thing he's
Shady.
fantastic for. Come on, man. Don't mess up the bar.
He's awful.
And I'm gonna tell you the top two things that BT is responsible for in the past couple years. One,
Trash.
the rate your bars.
Trash.
Nah, yeah, I think
What?
I gotta seen the rate your bars thing. That's pretty cool.
No.
Richard Bars is all right, but like they
Who's
don't
that?
really do it in a cool way.
You know
Like they
Richard
don't get like interest.
Oh,
like
that's BT?
they don't get
Oh,
niggas
Richard
I'm
Bars?
interested
that's
in.
BT.
Wow.
They get Joe
I know
Budden
it.
or they get like fucking Royce the 5'9". Hey, let's ask Royce the 5'9" about these Lil Yachty bars. It's like
Yeah,
who
they
gives
do.
a
I mean,
fuck
but they
about
mix
this?
it up though.
Like,
But they mix it up. It's not like they just give them trash bars. They'll give them like Redman bars. They'll give them Lil Uzi. Then they'll go to like Kendrick. You know, they don't like just give them like trash bars. They'll mix it up.
I mean, it's cool.
It's not the
I feel
rules.
like
What it is.
But you
yeah,
want
like for what it is, it's cool. I guess yeah.
that, and then two, I always say, man, every year they come crazy with the soul ciphers. I think that's a very cool idea. I don't think that's anything to do with BT. I think that's all to do with Erykah Badu.
Oh yeah, the R&B shit or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. I
Cipher.
enjoyed that.
Erykah Badu is just like legendary. Shout out to Erykah Badu, man. She's
Yeah,
seen
I
the
love
good
her.
side of Hitler.
Yeah.
The good side. The good side.
What? I'm not gonna react to the Hitler thing.
I like the
we're
Grammys
talking
more
about
though, low key. The Grammys is more
was it?
monumental, and you get more artists and shit. It's more.
Is it more
It's
monumental?
more
It's all
more of an
trash
event
now,
to me.
honestly.
You said what?
Like I think it's all pointless. Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
like
I
pointless.
don't care about awards.
But it's still like it's a big thing. It's like that's what all this shit is for. It's all show business. You know.
That's true.
No, I don't know if it's real. Who's hosting the Grammys? First of all,
I think a white guy. You
is
know
it
the
that?
white guy that do the car shit?
Yeah, I about to say, is it him?
Yeah, I think it's him.
Is he cool?
Who?
Is he cool?
Nah, fuck that nigga.
Why you say that?
I just don't like him. He smiled too much. What you smiling all the time for?
Yo,
True.
Ken once told me he thought I was a coon because I smiled too much.
You smile.
That's
Shout out to comment. Nobody's smiling.
That's
Why
a
are you
real
smiling?
quote. He said before he knew me, he thought I may have been a coon because I was too happy. That's a real quote by Ken.
And I stand by that. What you so happy for?
That's a real quote, man.
Am I wrong?
Why are you so sad?
It's not sad. I just like, yo, why are you smiling?
Because
What
I'm
are
happy.
you up? Why are you smiling? What are you up to? What are you about to get to?
Snitching on you niggas.
Damn.
It's crazy.
I feel it.
Come in with a neutral face. Don't be like,
I want to smile. I'm happy, man.
nah.
I don't got nothing to be sad about, man.
I'm sure them niggas that was on the 9/11 plane was smiling right before they took over.
Hey, man, that's okay. That's fire.
It's possible.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. Or
What you
they
smiling
could have
for?
been sweating.
Nah, they was hyped to do that shit.
I ain't
Whoa,
gonna lie. I would be hella uncomfortable on a plane if I see one of the niggas.
What?
If I see a nigga like with
They
the
look
whole
like
get
he'd
out.
do it.
Yeah.
No, Joe Biden got in trouble one time. He took a picture of a random Muslim nigga and put it on Twitter like, nah. He put not on my watch, Playboy.
Yeah.
Niggas was on his head for that shit.
That nigga is too funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy how niggas love him now. That
Not
nigga
on
Joe
my
Biden used to be
watch.
wild.
Imagine Joe Budden saying the fucking plane.
I can see it.
Joe Budden saves the plane citizens or riders from fucking terrorist attacks.
I can see it.
I mean, Joe Biden, like, he kind of looks Muslim-y, Muslim-esque.
He just got beard. What
This
you talking about? He look
Yeah,
like a nigga with
You
a
light
He got a little Muslim.
you light skinned nigga with a beard, man, with a chin strap.
Yeah, he got a Muslim. He got a little Muslim in his face. You know what I'm saying? He got a little final call in his face. You know what I'm trying to say?
His beard is
Final
so
call.
trash. I do not understand why he wear that shit like that.
You hate the beard?
I hate
If I
that
was-
fucking beard, honestly.
If I was bald, I'd do that. Go with the beard.
Like when he get that shit cut and it be hella dark, that shit is so ugly. Cause he just contrasts so hard with his skin.
Yeah,
Like
he look like
That European nigga said there's too many black
like
people
execute.
at the awards.
You said what?
That European dude that thinks Stun is cute, he said there's too many black people at the BET Awards.
Like why would we even entertain that old response?
Yeah.
I mean, that's your hubby, so maybe thought you had like the response.
Wow.
I do not fuck with no queers.
Face.
There's no Bible queers.
So basically, Eric.
Oh yeah.
So basically, Eric will profile Joe Budden at the airport. I don't profile anybody, but I feel like everybody
I
makes.
profile the shit out of people.
No, what's the word? Not profile. But what's the word? Like
You profile them.
prejudice. Like everybody has like a certain prejudice. Like you can't avoid that, but it's only wrong when you make that your final judgment of that person. But everybody has a prejudice.
Yeah. I think that's agreeable.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Shout out to
We all
Eric.
look at a nigga with face tattoos and be like, damn, I hope this nigga don't give me his mixtape.
No, I don't think that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
I don't think that's the first thing that comes to my
If you
mind.
got face tats, I think you're a rapper or you're a killer.
I almost died when somebody tried to give me a mixtape. That's a crazy
If
story.
you're a nigga in general, I'm dealing with you a whole different kind of way.
I mean, like if you see a nigga that look like he might live in the hood and you walking like on the same sidewalk as him, you might walk in the street.
If I see a white person on a premiere of Black Panther, I'm out. They want to shoot that bitch up. I'm out.
That's
Somebody
crazy.
going to die.
Damn, where do you sit if you suspect that there's a movie shooter? Where do
In a
you
Back.
sit?
Batman premiere
In the
movie.
back?
Back.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because he gonna be in the back. And so he can see before that nigga get up.
But
Like,
we
I'm
don't
out.
know where he gonna shoot though. So like, what if you just get up and like aim sideways and you're fucked?
Nah, you got time then. Because he gotta move sideways, then you can duck like get down and use a little white lady as a human shield.
Somebody said I pinch my nose if I see an Indian guy coming close.
That's wild.
That's pretty crazy. I don't know
do too.
If I see an Indian guy come close, that's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. I have a prejudice against thick white women. Almost 100% certain they only mess with black men.
Against thick white women?
Yeah, he said I'm almost 100% certain they only mess with black men.
You said what?
He said he has a prejudice against thick white women because he's almost 100% sure that they only mess with white men.
I mean, it's probably likely.
Yeah, it's likely.
Probably.
You know,
What's wrong with that?
Thick white women think they can say nigga though. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Thick white women definitely think they can say nigga for whatever reason.
What do y'all do if y'all bitch says nigga?
I was on FaceTime with a girl recently.
beat her.
You say you beat her? You pull out the fucking belt.
No, I just put my fist in like a civil rights sign.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Nah. I remember like
Not the Kanye.
probably about like a year ago, I was on FaceTime with this one white girl, and she was like, she was like, you know Aqua? That's like a black nigga. She's like, you know Aqua? She was like,
Aqua?
Yeah, Aqua, that's a nigga name. It's like, it's not his real name, it's like a nickname.
Oh.
But
okay.
she was like, yeah, you know. Yeah, like
Florida's the Twilight Zone.
No, that's his nickname. So she's like, yeah, you know Aqua. She was like, he hated when I say nigga, but like, I ain't gonna stop saying it because I don't care. I was like, yeah, let me call you back, man. I go do something. Just like went to sleep, man. Pretty wild.
You still talk to her?
No, I haven't talked to her since.
That's whack.
That's whack. She's also a thick white girl. She has a very big
pussy probably fire.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I saw this white woman last night, and I was like, she was real beautiful, and I was like, damn, that's a beautiful white woman. You feel me?
Make you start saying nigga.
No, that was it. You feel me? It's not too often I be seeing white women that be out like, catch my eye.
I love thick women because my aunt rode. I don't know how to say that word. What's that word? What's that with the E?
Equestrian.
What's that? Or a horse or something?
Yeah, it's a Drake bar.
Yeah, I knew it was, but I didn't know how to say the words. I haven't heard it in a long time. Equestrian. Interesting. I don't get that. Like that was a pretty stupid bar. Drake has
wait, what?
No, like thick like a horse ass.
Yeah, but that's pretty
I think
stupid.
he grew up around horses so much. He like, I like thick asses now. So basically, Drake would fuck a horse.
Yeah, that's pretty Mr. Handsy-esque. It's pretty weird. He said, I love thick women.
Drake's weirdo.
Yeah. He said, I love thick women because my aunt rode equestrian. He also said that I got so many chains.
Channing Tatum really make me like want to not be a fan of him, honestly.
I love that bar, honestly.
I hate that bar so
Why
much.
Why do some black men have a fetish of white folks saying the hard R N-word?
Huh?
You talking about race play? Like, some people fuck with that shit. It's cool sometimes.
What do can be on sometimes? What are you talking about? Man?
Wait, say that again.
Like race play. Like if you fucking with a white bitch, she's like, give me that nigger dick. Some people like that shit.
Oh.
That's only.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing? Like I thought it was only in porn.
Nah, that's real.
That would be cool. I wouldn't mind that shit.
Yeah, it's kind of cool sometimes.
Nah,
if I got a white bitch that's bad, she look like she could be a racist or something. Fuck it.
After she said, I might elbow her in her eye. Like I might give her one of these stiff ones, man. Tell her to shut up.
I definitely choke her. Yeah.
Nah, not choking, man. I'm bringing physical harm to her, man.
Choking isn't physical harm.
She got to be like you got to be like a Jew or something. Like if I got like a Jewish bitch, like some bitch who got like a rich dad or something. I don't know.
And then you gotta hit it back. Like who gassed you up to say that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's when you smack her ass like extra hard.
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna call it that, but that's wild. Yeah.
What?
Who gassed you up to say that?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, you gotta put on this young thug. My bitch, she a Jew. What song is that?
What? He said this?
He said, my bitch, she a Jew.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's on Barter 6, I think, right? I think it's on Barter 6. It was like, my bitch, she a Jew. Or it's on earlier Thug. I don't know what it's on, but
Maybe some bad Jewish bitches.
It's a fact.
Like people be sleep on the Jews.
You sleep on you.
The Jews is on the low, man. I'm telling you, them niggas work low key.
they work low key. That's crazy.
You're not wrong though.
I don't know any Jewish girls. I mean, I haven't really met too many Jewish people down here. One of my homeboys is Jewish. He used to play. He was in a Jewish basketball league, and he always tell me about how it was one black guy in a Jewish basketball league. He thought it was like the funniest thing of all time.
It was Shine.
He thought that was so funny. He was like, "Yeah, this one black guy just joined the league. I think that's the funniest thing of all time." That jump was kind of funny.
This one black guy.
It was in middle school. He thought that was the funniest thing, and now that I look back on it, it was kind of
There's
funny.
one black guy at Jew camp.
I mean, just that one black guy around.
Jew camp.
That's funny.
That sound lit.
It's probably all the fumes making us nauseous. Whoa, what? What's going on here, man?
That's hot.
I don't know what's going on.
I thought that was a bar, and I fuck with it.
No, I don't know what's going on here anymore, man. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty
The
crazy.
Jews gonna be on our head.
I'm an Israelite. My diamonds
That was Israelites.
hard. Shout out to Sean is mad. Is Sean is mad? Who is Sean is mad 100? Are you in KT2? Token black kid. I can see like a one tough nigga being a Jew, and like nobody don't want to mess with him. Like, damn, that nigga Jew. That nigga tough. That nigga hot boy. That nigga hot Jew. I can see that. I can see that going on. Shout out to all the Jewish black guys. Shout out to all the original Israelites. You know, the black Israelites, the original Jews.
Oh, we about to get in this bag.
I mean, we can get in that bag. I mean, you know what I'm saying, man. I remember, the last thing I ever text you personally, like on a one-on conversation, was actually, remember that whole thing? You said you got bad memory, so you probably don't remember. But
Nope.
I was
Hey,
I was
did y'all see this Ray Shrimmer shit?
okay, I guess we're gonna Ray Sherman.
What happened?
My bad.
Let's go to Ray Sherman. What happened with Ray Sherman?
And apparently they're releasing, according to this fucking thread, they're releasing a triple disc album, and they're gonna have like
Classic.
the Ray Shrimmer album,
No
and
way.
they're gonna have the solo albums too on it.
Because nobody's gonna buy a Slim Jimmy album. Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's so genius.
Slim Jimmy.
That's genius.
I don't understand why people hate on Slim.
Migos should do that.
Jimmy's fire, bro.
I like Slim Jimmy, but I'm saying nobody gonna buy that album.
That's genius. That makes it like that was a really good idea because like it justifies the reason for them to drop a million songs. So
Somebody said triple plastic
true.
album. That's pretty inaccurate.
I thought the Migos should have did that a long time ago. Make their solo album.
they're still
and throw
gonna
them
do
together.
it. They're definitely gonna do it.
I can see it.
They were supposed to do that shit a long ass time ago.
That'd be great. I'd be very excited to see Takeoff show that he's a star of the Migos.
I have a feeling that's gonna happen, and they might get another breath in their career, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If like, because it seems like it went from Quavo's time to like Offset, and now it seems to be Takeoff.
Yeah. It just fucked up with the culture too. You gotta drop the whatever Takeoff shines on, and then
Or Takeoff
Yeah,
could just go solo. That would be pretty cool. I wonder why Takeoff was so mad in the Breakfast Club interview. Like, what's wrong with that nigga?
I don't know. I feel like Takeoff probably got a chip on his shoulder from the.
You think it's
what's
still?
it
You
called?
think it's still that? Like, I would think by now, nigga would be over that shit.
I don't know. I feel like everybody around him knows he's dope, but then you look on the internet, niggas like, yo, Takeoff whack. Nobody care about Takeoff. Takeoff, you know what I'm saying? Get a short.
Yeah, and that's crazy to
like
me
he
because
pissed
like
off that.
I've heard niggas say like they favorite is Takeoff. I've been saying Takeoff my favorite since Wishy Washy.
I like Offset my favorite, but I feel like Takeoff could make the only good album, solo album.
Facts.
This Yachty shit won't help, but he's the only one I feel like could make a good solo album.
I think it's debatable though whether or not he could, because like if you do Takeoff with like no features, I don't know how that would come out.
You never heard Intruder?
Intruder was hard, yeah.
Yeah, that's my point. I feel like if you can make a couple more of those.
A whole album of that though, and the streaming, because like he's gonna want to have a lot of songs now that that's the shit. Do you really want to hear a lot of fucking Takeoff's voice?
I feel like they should all do 10 songs. 10 songs is enough for like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's enough.
They could try something different, have a little formula too, and then switch over to the next Migos before it gets too boring. Or
But at the same time,
whatever.
I feel like it might not be a good idea for them because it's kind of I think it would be redundant because it's like the niggas
Because they all
sound the
rap the
same
same.
on everything exactly.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's like when you just separate them, it's just gonna point out like
That they all sound the
that
same.
is the same shit.
Yeah, probably. Mm. They gotta have like some shit to them that's original for them to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Push to the forefront for an album.
like I think Quavo like did you hear that She for Keep shit the Quavo Nicki track?
Was that the one where they did like a '70s video or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, some of it, kinda. It was trash.
Do you remember what it sounded like?
No,
It's like a little poppy like track for the bitches or something like
the
some
Nicki had a dope verse on it. I think I remember that.
Yeah, I think so too. I can't remember Nicki verse. I just remember like Quavo sound because I feel like that's what his whole project is gonna be. His whole solo thing. I think it's gonna be off like for the girls pretty much,
I could see that.
and maybe like 2 feature tracks for like for the trap or whatever.
Yeah, with Travis and something.
I don't want to hear that shit honestly. Like I feel like these niggas have been the same their whole career. I feel like Quavo evolved a little bit. Like he plays with his voice a little bit more, but overall these niggas have been doing the same thing, and their production has just been getting more and more expensive, kind of,
Mm.
or like wherever their
Yeah,
career is. So
yeah. I feel like the bigger they get, the more they try to put into the production side, but they haven't improved themselves.
exactly,
So like unless they switch it up, that's why I like the outro of Too Much Jewelry because
yeah,
it was like okay, they're trying something different.
it's something, yeah.
Yeah,
But at the same time, like I feel it, yeah, I feel it for the Migos. I guess like if Migos fans like this shit, I understand that. But I feel like being a fucking Kanye fan and shit.
I feel like they should rap over some shit that Bankroll Fresh was rapping over on his on that one album. I can't remember it right now.
Hmm.
What was it called?
What Life of a Hot Boy or whatever.
No. It was almost like his last joint. Was that called Bankroll Fresh? Was that like self titled? Yeah, the
It
one.
might have been.
It had Alpine and Dreaming on it. I mean Alpine and Beamer.
I remember the mixtape or whatever you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like I remember listening to it, but I can't remember what the name of it is.
self titled. It was Bankroll Fresh.
Oh, okay.
They should rap over shit like that. That production they had on that album was fire. Niggas
Yeah, it's
sleep on
good.
Bankroll Fresh.
I love Back Row Fresh, man.
Yeah,
That shit sucks.
I think it was great.
Jacksonville niggas are really
I
sad.
remember Grannies or whatever. Grammys was my favorite fucking song.
I still think he has one of the best intros to a song. With that Jeezy song, that how what is it? That dumb 96 Air Mat song. Hot Cheeto with a hood nigga eat on.
All day.
Yeah, all yeah. That's all. What is it called?
All day.
Yeah, all day. That song is hard. I like this.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go watch his things. Before we end this, did y'all ever click on that link I sent y'all? I mean, did y'all ever look at that? Not link, but the screenshot I sent y'all with Nadeska and Jay Electronica.
When she wrote the article.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. I feel like Star did that on purpose.
You think he did his
Yeah,
Google?
yeah, of course.
I think he did that on purpose. I think he did that knowing she wrote the article.
So you think he
I
did?
love shit like that.
You think he did his Googles like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star be like, he just be wilding, but he knows a lot. You can tell. He knows a lot about what's going on at all times, even if he doesn't really care.
I like when niggas talk like that. I like when niggas talk like on like 2 different levels. You feel me? Like he told niggas basically go do their Googles without really saying. You know what I mean? Like
He was like, she said, she said, yeah, you can do that later. She said, don't do it right now.
he kind of exposing the desk. Like, so it's clear that they really like don't seem to like each other.
Yeah,
Like the Deska really don't like that nigga.
I don't know if they don't like each other. I mean, the Deska probably hates him. But I don't think Star gives a fuck.
I don't think he's tripping over it, but I think he's just like fucking with her at the least.
Exactly. I don't think he dislikes it, but I don't think he like cares for it either.
He probably still would jerk off on the leg if he had.
Like I like that he be trying to like expose them because they be trying to like team up on that nigga. So like I like when he trying to come at them with some shit. Especially Nadeska, because Nadeska talk too fucking much. So like for a moderator and all that, like she always be putting her little fucking like she be trying to check Star all the fucking time and shit.
Yeah. I don't think Stunner likes women. Okay, yeah, how about we do that? Hashtag Stunner.
No, I love
Stunner hates women.
Yeah, Stunner hates women, bro.
It's just that moderator. She's like she's too opinionated, and like we know too much about Nadeska for her to be a fucking moderator. You know. I don't have an issue with her as a I don't have an issue with her as a person.
But when the
it's
Star
just her on the show.
Yeah, when the Star thing happened, she started really taking jabs at him a lot. And
I don't watch. I wouldn't.
Now your feelings are in this. You gotta get over it.
Exactly. That's where I have an issue with. Like I never had an issue with her before, but just on the show and I watched that shit, I just be like, shut up.
Go in the kitchen.
Yeah, Stunner hates women, man. Stunner hates women. This is ridiculous.
But I see where you come from.
You could check my field record.
My phone looks
check my background, nigga.
My phone a couple trainers, but I mean,
A1 in the streets, nigga.
I respect women every day.
Hey man, like I said, man, Stunner hates women. He wants them to get a dustpan and a mop and shut their mouths. You heard it here first.
I don't even know what you just said.
I kind of want that wave back though. At the same time,
you say you don't know what I just said.
You want to what dustpan and the mop?
Nah, he said he didn't hear what I said. Yeah, man. They heard what I said, so can close this out.
Yeah, sure.
Close it up.
But
wrap it up.
In closing, I've been watching Mad Men, and we need to get back to women being home in the kitchen.
Logic is nominated for Song of the Year.
Stunner the GOAT and just ignore what the nigga said.
Facts.
My bad. That kind of caught me by surprise.
But he got nominated for Song of the Year, though.
Yeah, with the
Suicide song?
I don't want to be in line.
That's gay. Yeah, nobody want that shit.
Right.
Who actually listens to that song, though?
That's what I'm saying.
Who throw that shit on?
Suicidal people? I don't know, man.
I don't want to be alive, but I don't want to die.
If I'm in my suicide bag, I'm not throwing on Logic.
If I'm in my suicide bag, that's pretty crazy.
Honest, facts. I was saying the same shit. I'm like, nigga, if you say Logic song saved your life, nigga, you wasn't even gonna kill yourself.
Lucky.
That's crazy.
You ain't really about that life, nigga.
Nah, I can't hate on a nigga for trying to.
The song is trash if you don't know the number, even though that's a hit. The song is just trash.
I can't even like hate on a nigga for promoting positivity, man. That's why I can never hate on Chance. And niggas be like hating on Chance.
Niggas, I'm tired of niggas trying to hide behind that shit. Niggas can be trash and still be positive. Niggas is positively some fucking trash.
I never heard 8675309 song, but I know that number.
That's so funny. Me too.
Like I said, man,
fuck Logic.
Niggas be hating on Chance because he positive. I can't do that, man. I mess with it.
Beck stay getting fucking nominations. That's crazy.
My thing is, I hate niggas that be like, "Oh, I'm super positive, so you can't critique me." Like, fuck, I can't critique you when you being positive.
I don't think Logic has ever said that though.
I'm saying, but that's
because like what is being positive for some of these niggas? Like
exactly.
What is being positive?
What is being positive? Like what is positivity that he's spreading? Like when you talk about niggas like Yachty, he's clearly not spreading shit. But like
exactly,
I'm not talking about Yachty.
But like Logic, it's like okay, I can respect the topic, but everything else, like it's clearly a money thing. It's clearly this is what niggas want me to talk about right now. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Exactly.
Logic is a nice guy, so I wouldn't be surprised if he, you know what I'm saying,
bro. I'm telling you, like when I seen the VMA performance of that shit put such a bad taste in my mouth when I seen that nigga at the VMAs.
Every story that I've seen about Logic, plus like he got like a YouTube channel where he like play games. He seems just like a regular good guy, man.
No, he probably a dickhead. Didn't that nigga steal Jordan Lucas' song? That's all I need to hear.
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah. Jordan Lucas said he played his whole album and video and shit. The next thing you know, niggas out here with his whole song and concepts and shit.
I haven't heard about that.
He said on Everyday Struggle. That's all I need to know that Logic.
He pretty much role. Exactly. He's one of those niggas. That's what I feel. He's one of those like he's like one of the white dudes that try to like sneak in and see what the niggas is doing, and he take the idea. He's a Jerry Heller.
Yeah, niggas play that. Oh, I'm nice. I'm the good guy. Role, and then be on the low doing some fuck shit.
So we call Logic white now, though?
Yeah,
Man, Logic's black. Man.
Logic white, man. I don't care
he
what
white.
nobody say.
Yeah.
Logic black, man. We can't do
Like
that.
like I said, if that nigga's walking in the field and past the
That's
claim,
why that nigga don't say
won't
nigga.
get hung.
He know he not black. That's why he don't say nigga, bro. Like he
Exactly.
know.
He
That nigga
white.
Logic.
Drake walk outside, call everybody a nigga. Can't nobody
Exactly.
say nothing.
Hey man, Drake and Logic got the same DNA, man.
Now Logic can't blend. I mean, Logic can blend in. Drake can't. Look at Drake. That's a nigga.
Facts.
Drake
Logic
can,
even when
Facts.
he even went bald because he's like, you know what? I'm gonna blend in for real now.
I mean, Drake has a little ISIS in his face.
You know how when like it'd be
What's the point?
Hispanic
That nigga
people
would've been
and then
right
like
now.
Hispanic people
White
be looking
people.
like white people and like they just kind of blend in and like
Mhm.
like I consider them white too because like them niggas fit into the
Facts.
into white society. And Logic
This
is one of
goes
them
back to what we
niggas
were
that
talking about
like
last time.
he's one of them niggas.
This goes back to what we were talking about last time when I was saying like some white people don't want to claim they white, or some like mixed people don't want to claim their white side, but they claim their black side. Like, I mean, we just can't be choosing who is who. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep
Right.
I
it.
mean, now Logic white. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got to keep it, bro. You got to keep it a buck, bro. You got to keep it straight up. You can't be
Logic white.
like you can't be like this nigga mixed with white and black, but he don't want to claim his white side. He just claim his black side. Like, bro, you can't.
What are you talking
like,
about? Logic is white. What are you getting at, man? What are you
I'm
saying?
black. I'm black.
Black, I'm black. I'm white. I'm white.
I'm black.
come on.
I'm black.
that
Believe
nigga,
me, please.
that nigga, daddy the same color as Tyrese, man.
Who's Logic? Have you seen his father?
There's no way.
Nah,
Yeah.
his father light as shit. What are you talking about?
His daddy
No,
dark.
he's light.
I've seen his daddy
He's
before.
very
Bro.
light.
No,
He's
his brother light skin. His daddy
No,
dark.
his father's light.
Are you sure? Because I've seen him.
Positive.
Nah,
Does his dad
I
look
think you seen the
mixed?
wrong nigga. I think you see him standing next to no ID and thought that was his father.
no, bro. If he has an interview with his dad, he
His
has an
father's
interview with
light.
his dad. His
That
daddy's
nigga
dark.
light.
No, his daddy is like same color as Tyrese.
What is your? What is? No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
What is your criteria for dark skin then?
Tyrese, nigga.
Nah, his father's white as fuck.
That nigga's the same color as Tyrese,
Bro, I think it's
Hey, stop
biologically like
Google
impossible.
Logic's father.
I feel like all right. I'm about to Google it right now.
So you can be a judge.
All right, let me see.
That nigga's not no Tyrese dark. That is crazy.
Him and Shelton Benjamin the same nigga, bro.
Now you just trolling me.
No, I'm looking at Shelton Benjamin match right now. So that's okay.
Royal Rumble one right now?
Yeah, that's
Pre-show?
what I was trying to. Yeah, that's what. It's the actual show.
Okay, I'm looking
it's
at
not so
him,
early.
and
I don't know.
he's definitely not Tyrese.
Exactly.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm just going off of my.
He looks like he just looks like a Mexican.
So you might
Kinda
even be
that
black.
complexion. Like
He might not even
he's
be
real
black.
like brown, like he's like tan. Like he
haven't
don't really.
seen it in a long time. What no?
Yeah. And his mother's white.
Damn, who did he look like? He looked like fucking.
Logic is more white than black, man.
He looked kind of like Tim Duncan-ish, a little bit.
Tim Duncan.
You know, like Tim Duncan. Like Tim Duncan looks more like a nigga than he do.
He looks like Tim Duncan-ish. That's
He's
pretty-
like a small Tim Duncan.
Like old and like lost his hair and shit. You know.
It's crazy. I used to confuse Tim Duncan and Will Smith.
That's hilarious.
That's understandable. I've never like paired the two together, but they do kind of like. Okay, I can go for that. That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Will Smith like hella light skin.
Imagine Will Smith in the NBA.
That's crazy. Have y'all seen that Will Smith movie? I haven't. That Bright movie.
Fuck no.
I hear it's
Will Smith in the NBA should be a movie. I feel like that should already exist.
That'd be great. Remember Joanna Man?
No,
I love
because
Juwanna, man.
that's that other nigga.
I know. I'm just saying. You remember it?
Oh! I thought you said wasn't he in Juwanna Man? I was like, nigga,
you
what?
remember.
who said that
Juwanna
Joanna Man bar? What was the Joanna Man bar that recently like somebody said in battle rap? Some like banga, some like bang his wig come off like Joanna Man. I don't know who said that, but it was hard.
I feel like I heard that.
Yeah, something I forget what he said. It was like I don't know. I think it was like against a white person. It was like if I bang this wigga or something. It was like a wigga bar. Like
now it's not good.
I don't know who. No, it was hard the way he worded. I don't know who said it though.
This wig could come off.
Nah.
I hate wigger. I hate those. I hate wigger bars. Never good.
I mean, but what about if I crack you in the head like she think about me?
No, I'm saying wigger.
But I crack in the head like she think about me.
Everybody's sorry.
I'm getting tired of him having cracker bars.
Now he better
crack her ass.
I crack her on the ground like I broke my mama back.
He just lost the chest 2-1.
Did he? I didn't watch it. I heard he.
Chess is still battling.
I heard Chess.
No, the story is hilarious. That nigga Chess drove out for free. Paid for everything. He said, I just owed my fans this. And he still stumbled the whole time. It's hilarious.
Did he win for real?
Yeah, I got him 2-1.
That's crazy. Beat him with the chokes?
That's so crazy. How do you stumble this many times?
It's like,
I owe my fans this. I gotta do it.
He fucked up. It's kind of crazy.
Smack. I'm sorry.
He still got it off though.
Nah, that's real that he battled for free. That's cool.
But I mean, if you gonna do it,
yeah.
No, that's not real. Nigga, get the bag. What is you doing?
Well, no, I'm saying, I mean, like
you stumbling. What is you doing, B?
I'm just saying, like, if you gonna battle for free, like, if you don't messed up like 5 times in a row, you kind of owe the niggas that you don't like.
I mean, definitely.
But
you know,
3-4 rounds though. That's
definitely.
Yeah. If he didn't choke, that would have been cool because he kind of
like if you going for free and you stumbling, you really slipping.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like,
if you want to do it for free, you gotta show them niggas why they need to pay you again.
If you at square one again, my nigga.
Yeah. That's where he's at square one. Really? I mean, he
and you still stumbling like again. Then it's just like, all right, you done. You're done now.
But I give him credit for getting through 3 rounds and not like choking to the point he had to stop rapping. Because he always brought it back.
That's why somebody said, like, I can't remember who said it, but I heard somebody say Chess and Twerk need to go somewhere. I don't really agree with Twerk, but like Chess he needs to go. Yeah, I heard that Wavy killed him.
Yeah,
and that's really
bad.
I
tell you, bro, the only way
still haven't seen it.
Only way to is if he like just don't prepare. I haven't seen the battle, but I just can't see a Wavy beating a prepared Twerk.
But I feel like if I watch it again, I might have Twerk 2-1. Only because I didn't catch everything in his first. And his third was crazy. It's just the power of Wavy's second. That was like,
was Wavy second when he was like did the McDonald's fries thing?
That was third.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
You carried that into the third.
I seen a little bit of it. I didn't see it.
Nah, his second was crazy though.
Don't spoil it, but I gotta see it.
Damn, I can't wait.
Sean is mad said Mr. Wavy is trash. At least you know, man.
He is, but he beat Twerk.
Allegedly.
Well, right now we're saying he beat Twerk. Because I feel like once we get like to breaking down Twerk bars, it's gonna be like, oh, this is really closer.
We also said Mike P beat Twerk, and I think he beat Mike P.
Yeah, same. And Cortez.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, let's not jump the shark.
Yeah, it gets really debatable once you start breaking down Twerk shit.
Yeah, Twerk is pretty crazy, man. Like he was saying stuff like, "How do you think of that?"
Once you explain the reach,
like, how do you think of bars like that? Like
one bar, I remember he said, "Mr. Wavy's a faggot." Nah, I ain't gonna say he a queer. He it doesn't matter as long as Wavy in a box.
Aquarium,
Wave in a box. That's crazy.
Man.
That's funny. Like, I guess that is good.
The fact he thought of that is crazy to me.
Man, like even when he's not even piecing words
together,
like he just hey man.
Yeah, like it like he is really weird in how he thinks about shit.
How he put work,
and the fact that he does it the day before is crazy.
Yeah, he definitely didn't give a fuck about the Wavy battle.
That's cool.
Like it was like 2 weeks before he said, "I ain't writing."
It's so funny. Like everybody was just like, "Oh yeah, Wavy's gonna die. Fuck Wavy."
Yeah, and then they got
Wavy just bodies this nigga.
That's crazy.
I can't give him credit though. I really can't. Like you beat an unprepared twerk. Like good
I don't. Cause I was looking at Champion. They was like they want to see the next twerk, and I mean they want to see the next what's his name, Wavy, and I was like I don't ever want to see Wavy.
This reminds me of Clips when Clips was hot, and then that nigga started being unprepared because he was getting too many battles. Yeah, and then they started beating him.
I don't know. Next, I feel like
Clips
for next
Clips
battle,
in his prime was so fun.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
When I look back at it though, he wasn't that good. I know how fucking crazy it is to say, but like when I look, it's like a lot of this shit was very simple, and it was more charisma carrying it.
Yeah, I get what you said. I mean, but like
The performance was there though. Like
he
I felt like
Yeah.
watching him, like Clips made me excited to see what he was gonna say. Like,
Yeah. Clips in the moment was great. I can't look back at clips. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
I mean, you can look back at certain battles. I think you can look back at T-Rex and still appreciate the bars he was saying in there. Like
like the way
Yeah.
he does
That
his shit,
third
like
was crazy.
his performance is there. Like who was it when he was freestyling?
Rick,
He was doing a scheme where he was talking about like how his mom was like
Rick,
my mom was
Yeah,
a real
third
gangster
Mr.
of my
Rex.
family, and like the way the camera was zooming on him, and then he like squeezed the
Yeah.
water bottle and crushed it, and the nigga
My
started
mom's a
rapping,
real gangster
and
in my family.
nigga, that shit was so perfect. I was like,
Yeah, that was amazing.
nobody else is doing shit like that for real.
Yeah.
Like Twerk kind of do like way he get his energy amped up, but like
No, that's Rex though.
that nigga do that shit like it's like emotional, it's gripping. It's like
Yeah.
oh okay nigga go in like
Twerk can't go off the top like that neither. So
He can't at all.
Clips.
That's going to hurt him in the future if he don't start preparing.
I mean, I feel like he's probably gonna work on that. Hopefully, he could work on like his freestyling abilities. I mean, we'll see.
I think he'll be able to learn a rebuttal because Ryder can rebuttal. And if you around that nigga, like they gotta learn stuff from each other. And Jack Boy lost too. So that's
I heard. I told the nigga's trash. So, I mean, it's not surprising.
Nah, Jack Boy.
I told you that nigga trash.
But hey, man, we're gonna end this. You gotta watch the RR. Till next time. I'm not saying the slogan.